All right, so we live. What's popping, people?
Yo, what's
Back.
up?
And retire Ashra and Frub. It's One Piece chapter. I don't know. I thought it was all right. Found out that Big Mom had the soul no me. We were just talking about how strong this minister is, though. But wait, what did you guys think about the chapter first of all? What did you guys think about?
I don't know.
I
As
guess
someone who like watches like a lot of theories and shit like that, it's like, oh fuck, hold on, let me mute this stream. All right. Anyways, someone who watches and reads like a lot of theories and stuff, like everyone knew that it was gonna be the soul fruit, so it wasn't really that big of a surprise to me at all.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess knowing that exactly what it is, it's like, all right, cool, let's confirm. Because we had like the dream and all that stuff.
It's
or the
still
Witch
confusing
Witch.
though because like, okay, the way that they explain the power makes no sense at all. Or not makes no sense at all, but it doesn't make sense to how it would be a strong power if that makes sense.
Nah, her power is godly. Like they gave her the soul fruit. She could take your soul. She could put it in an object. She got the sinking ship. I
Yeah,
think
but
people's underestimating her powers.
Well,
what is taking a soul and putting it into an object do for her? That's the
I
question
think
I.
that builds her army. What does that do for her? What was I watching? I was watching Sawyer, and he said
Oh,
Big Mom more than likely, if you kill her, she doesn't die because her soul is elsewhere. Does that make sense? So like,
You mean on some heavy Voldemort shit?
yeah, so the black blobs, like you have to
Yeah,
kill all the
yeah.
blobs to actually defeat her. So more than likely, it's gonna
how's
be
that,
like,
bro?
huh?
Who's in the background? What is that?
What is that? Yeah, what is that?
Someone's laughing.
Okay. Anyways, keep going, keep going.
All right, so
Yeah.
more than likely, you're gonna have to defeat like all these different shadows at one time to beat her. So like, you have the blobs just collecting the life, then you got her, then you got maybe another shadow somewhere. So it's like maybe she can use these things to take people's souls, and then she increases her power based on the power of the person who has the soul or something.
Well,
Because
it said that she can't put the souls in other people, but we don't know if she can put them
right,
into herself.
more than likely she can put it into herself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she has to be able to use the devil fruit on herself. Like who, you know what I'm saying? Like so I believe it has a potential to be crazy on some like Moria, but more
That's
hacks.
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, what if we see some characters from before that are like have their souls put into some objects?
That's what I was thinking. Um, like it says she created a bunny, that
Hmm.
bunny who was going crazy. I'm like, yo, she created somebody that can like that's that powerful. I mean, Big Mom, she's a problem. I don't know how strong she is individually, but I know
Well,
she's gonna be a problem to take out. Like
she
if
didn't really actually create it. That thing just went inside the rabbit and it kind of turned into some anthropomorphic creature. The crocodile was always there to begin with.
yeah, I'm saying like, technically it's from her power, so it's like it has no choice but to serve her. You know what I'm
But I
saying? It's
wonder,
like
like, if you knock her out, like, will it be just like Gecko Moria if you knock her out? Like, you know, Gecko Moria.
does everything reverse? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe so.
I
But
think you got to defeat her. Defeat her.
yeah, you gotta knock her out. Like,
But
but the thing is though, with her, it's becoming more apparent that Luffy has no chance this arc. Like, Luffy shouldn't have a chance this arc.
Yeah.
Like, almost everybody's captured now. And then somebody asked a question about Chopper. They said, "Is Big Mom gonna be able to take over Chopper because he's like an animal or whatever?"
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know. That's possible.
Yeah. When I
Bro,
read that, only one thing popped in my mind.
What's that?
Big Mom is on some bestiality shit.
What?
what?
What? Why you
That's
say
what
that?
Chopper. That's what Chopper is. That's what Chopper is, man. He's a fucking reindeer to begin with.
And she just wants her for a pet. She doesn't want to fuck him.
No, no, no. She basically said she wants to fucking gather all these shit, all types of fucking things. Like, I'm like, God,
Yo,
really?
also, guys, remember the roulette and the thing that Jinbe had to spin?
Yeah.
I think I know what that means now.
What's that?
So, you know the two shadow blob things? It was like two shadow faces.
Yeah.
That's probably Jinbe having to give up lifespan, right? And I think obviously the arms and legs, he has to give up like a leg or arm.
But
And I
what
think
about the Big Mom pick?
Big Mom, he has to marry her or have a kid with her.
Well, that's what I said before.
When did you say that, bro?
I,
When did
I said that I said either I said either he loses his virginity or
Oh
maybe
yeah, he did actually say that. He did say that.
I think that either he gets raped by a Big Mom or
Yeah, that's
basically
what he
that
said.
that picture means that a kingdom is going to be blown up or destroyed or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think destroys the kingdom, but I think definitely get married or have kids. But I don't think they're having kids the regular way. I don't. But it's like the that dude that was buried said that they basically got twins and shit. You know, I was like, yo, what? Because Lola and Chiffon did.
Yeah, there's one thing I don't get in the chapter. Like, no matter how many times I read it, like it says every month for 6 months, or it's like they have to give it like all year or all year round or what?
Well, they were
Uh,
trying to equate it and show you how much life they give up over a year.
yeah, basically every
Like,
6 years you lose a year off your life.
Yeah.
That's all
so
it was
it's not
saying.
every 6 months. It is every 6 years.
No, it's every 6 months you lose a month. But
Yeah.
over 6 years you would lose a year.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So it's basically just trying to show you how much lifespan you lose, within a year and
I
within
mean,
6 years. Like,
So
it's
how much do
crazy.
you lose within a year?
2 months.
No, like how much? Like 2 years, a year? Like does it like matter like for the quantity? Like how much is the quantity?
In a year you would lose 2 months of your lifespan.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like I do think Luffy loses lifespan this arc as well.
Someone
Because
has to. There's
yeah,
no way.
let's predict Luffy at the beginning of the series was estimated to live to like 70, right? Because they live like old as shit in One Piece. He lives to like 70. He's lost like what? I don't know, like 10,
10
20
years.
years,
10 years is like
something like that. So it's like he's right around 55, 50. Big Mom is gonna take like I don't know, like 30 years
30? I don't know
or
about that.
20, like
Big
20.
Mom's devil fruit could be the devil fruit that could probably negate what Ivankov did though.
I mean, yes, but wait, can she can't put it in actual people though, right?
Uh-uh.
She
Well,
can't give you lifespan.
I
No,
seen that. I was actually a bit confused about that because I thought the text that I read, I thought it said that the souls can go into a dead corpse. That's what I read.
no, it's that they can't go into a dead corpse.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
but hold on, but like saying that it can't go into a dead corpse and that it can't go into a person is two different things. You get what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
maybe she could give it
yeah.
to people
Taekwondo
and
does make
preserve their
sense.
life, but somebody dead that she can't bring the dead back to life. I think was what they were trying to say.
but the thing is, they can't go into like a dead person. But
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
Taekwondo does make a point. Like
Yeah, but
the shift thing, the shift, which basically I believe that the Parasparrow guy basically uses devil fruit on to create the kick shift. But the fact that the ship originally was like wood, it's like dead trees and everything. Like he basically put it alive. Like she made it alive.
but
yeah,
that's an
but
inanimate object. You know
yeah,
she
but
can do that.
what I'm saying is I read one thing. I didn't read both. I
No, no,
read
no.
that
This is
it
what it
can't.
says. Okay, it says, just to be clear, the souls cannot enter a corpse or the body of someone else.
Oh, okay. I thought it just said a corpse.
Yeah, so basically what it's saying is it can't enter a dead body, so you can't bring a dead body back to life. And when it says somebody else, I'm assuming that just means, like,
A
it can't enter
person.
another
Yeah.
human, but it can enter her.
So it can enter another thing, not a human. So that's why Weevil basically stitched together. What do you think about that? Weevil is
Mm,
not a
I'm not
person.
gonna go far on the Weevil being like one of her big
it's
moms.
possible.
Why?
I
Why
still
is that
I
far fetched? How is that far fetched
No,
after
that
Weevil?
actually
Well,
makes
he's
sense.
because it's more Gecko Moria and
Yeah.
Hog back together
Bro,
than
we've
Big Mom.
seen things
But
alive.
what if Big Mom has, like, a doctor, kind of like how Hogback was, and he's doing something similar, because she can put, like, souls into, like, okay, I don't know how to explain it,
But
but, like,
Weevil is obviously a doll, though. Like looking at it, like he's stitched together, and he has to have
exactly,
this
exactly.
woman with him at all times. I feel like she is kind of like the connection to keep him like
Yeah, like, what if that's, like, Big Mom's, like, newest big project, right? Where she takes all the souls from her, like, people that live on her island, and she's just dumping them all into Weevil.
You said that she can't use it can't be used on a dead corpse, right?
Yeah. So that would.
So if this guy's like a dead corpse stitched
he's
together,
not a
No,
corpse.
he's
He's
not
not
a
a
corpse.
person.
He's more like a doll.
Yeah, look at him. He's stitched together. His neck is stitched together. So he's like created. He's not an actual person. So that's how you get around that loophole. And then if you can take souls out of things, like does your will equate to soul? Is that?
Yeah, what if Big Mom can make a spirit bomb?
I'm sure she can. They said, what about her acid spit? What is that?
That just probably.
yeah,
That could be just her wet mouth, man.
no, I saw something like some acid was burning shit, like when she was like hungry for that candy for for Fishman Island. Like I think like her ship started burning, like there was some gas, some shit like that.
You know what'll be crazy though? If she takes your soul and you have a particular devil fruit, she inherits that power.
That would be too OP.
No, that'd be too fast. Like, what was the
Really?
point for? What was
I
the
mean,
point?
that's
of,
basically just like Blackbeard 2.0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the
But
point
Blackbeard
giving
like
Blackbeard that ability, then create another person that has the same shit? You know what I'm
You
saying?
said what? Astra, say that again.
I said that. What was the point in giving Blackbeard that ability, and then you're giving it to Big Mom? Like Blackbeard was.
It's not the same ability though.
No, I'm just saying. You're saying like, what if she could do the same thing? I'm saying like.
But that's like saying why give Big Mom that ability when we already have like Moria?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Wow.
I'm trying to.
Well,
understand.
how about like maybe not take the double foot ability and give it to herself, but maybe she takes your double foot ability and gives it to an animate object, and that has your ability for a bit, something like that.
No, but I'm
'Cause,
saying,
like,
I can see that. I can see that.
yeah.
Because
But
like when
if she takes your soul and you have a devil fruit, right? And she puts it in herself, it's like where does the devil fruit go? It still has to remain with your soul because you're not dead, right?
yeah, that's why I think like she gets a bit of your power and she could put it into an object or something like that. Like, she could put it into a tree and the tree will have like Luffy rubber power or something like that. I think she could do something like that. Because when I think of the soul fruit, the first thing I think about is the guy from Mortal Kombat, like Shang Tsung or whatever, when he was taking people's souls and transforming into them. But I don't think she's gonna do that though. So maybe she could send it to
That would be pretty fucking sick if Oda's like an old
If she
Mortal
can take
Kombat
people's
fan.
powers and use them, I don't feel like that's far fetched.
Yeah,
That is
she already has objects walking around and stuff like that.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I just feel like that'd be OP.
Well, the thing is
Yeah, I
though,
know
is
she's
that
supposed to be a
she's,
Yonko, but like it's just too much.
But then look at like
she's
Kaido.
gonna be OP like
Yeah,
that. Everybody's
Nami's
OP.
overpowered, bro. Like
Kaido's OP.
Yeah.
everyone's OP.
Probably
Only
OP.
person that's like pretty much normal, we think, is Shanks.
And that's if he doesn't have the time power. If he has the time power,
I was thinking as well with Kaido having this army and Big Mom, she could create like an endless army herself. But then look at like Kaido.
She's gonna be OP
Wait.
like that. Everybody's OP.
Overpowered, bro.
Someone's got to mute their stream.
Yeah, we're echoing a little bit the stream.
All right, hold on.
But
Just
what is Blackbeard? Who is Blackbeard's like fleet? Like what like group is Blackbeard gonna have to combat all these people? Because he can't do it with just his crew alone, going against like these huge armies. Like he needs
Well,
numbers.
I thought he had like what was it, 10 captains, and each captain had like a ship of its own. So they must have.
I think each captain is gonna get like a devil fruit or something.
Yeah, but it's like can they like Big Mom has like a whole like
Yeah, that's true.
and Kaido has all these people. I don't know what Shanks has to be honest, but how does Blackbeard combat all of that? With
Well, the thing is that those people we seen the gifters and pleasures was weak, so I don't think there would really be a problem. Somebody would just have to keep busy with
At the
them.
end of the day, it's still numbers. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
even like I don't really think the trees was messing with Chopper. I think Chopper kind of got the
Come
better
on,
of
what
the
do we-
trees.
No,
What
the
are
No,
you
tree,
talking about right
they
now?
basically beat him up, man. They beat him up.
trees
They said
beat
they
Chopper.
kept coming at him.
yeah.
Well, that's tricky though, because Chopper could only maintain that form for
Yeah,
amount,
for
for
3
amount of time
minutes.
anyway.
Sorry, for 3 minutes. Once that 3 minutes are up, he's basically pretty up.
Yeah, I know, but Chopper's not the strongest person. Like the Minks was taking the gifters and pleasures out, but Kaido, I mean Jack just kept sending them, just kept sending them.
I'm saying it's numbers. It's a numbers game.
Yo, were you guys like taken aback from last chapter how it ended and how you saw it from this chapter, where you saw the Nami on the floor and you immediately thought that Nami on the floor is basically one of those fakes. It turns out
Luffy's
like
retarded, bro.
yeah.
Luffy's retarded.
Yeah, that was funny.
No, it's like she said roar. She roared like a lion, and then she said it's me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. I turned that page back. I was like, what?
Well, no. It looks like those were different Namis. You're talking about like when they were going through the different Namis, and then
No, yeah, when they're all on the floor, and Oda just shows that thing, and you see them all. They're doing animal sounds, and you hear a lion, and then you hear it say, "It's me, you idiot." I'm like, what the hell?
no, wait, that was. Oh, you talking about the roar? Oh, on her box when. Okay, I get what you're saying. Where it's like a roar, but was that coming from her or was like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it threw me off. I'm like,
Yeah, that was
what?
confusing. Yeah, it was there, but it wasn't. I wasn't sure if it's coming from her in the background, because it said "Untie me now or die," and she had
Now,
like spiky teeth and shit.
here's
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to talk about because I saw a few people talking about this about how like you have to give away basically a year of your life every 6 years. A lot of people were saying like, how is that worth it?
If you're protected,
Yeah, if you're protected, then
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, okay, like think about it even in like real life. Like, would you give away like a sixth of your life basically so that you could like live in like a
yeah,
peaceful
perfect
land
world.
period? Yeah, yeah, perfect world where you don't have to work or do anything basically.
Yeah.
Like you can
I
basically
wonder.
do whatever
I
you
wonder.
want.
Go
yeah.
ahead. I wonder
Like
what the
even on
lead.
top of that, in like the One Piece world, especially in the New World, where like if
Yeah.
you live in a nation, you probably live under fear of being like,
Watched every day.
not
Yeah,
even watched, but like Jack can just come into your nation at any time and fucking kill you.
true.
That
So it's
is
like protection. You're paying for protection,
And
but it
it's
doesn't mean you
better
should take your
than
life.
Dressrosa because they're just getting taken over. Big
Yeah,
Mom gives them the
exactly.
option to
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, but if life equals you stay, what does leave mean? Like that they
Probably
did
spin the
they,
yeah.
wheel.
What is that?
did they fucking kill you
Nah,
or something?
with the leave
But
thing,
I don't
I
think they're
think
gonna
you
just let
could.
you go. Like if you've been living on Big Mom's Island.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you know,
assuming if you want to leave, you got to spin the wheel.
Nah. If
Yeah,
you want
There's
to
more
leave,
maybe.
to it. You're not just walking out of there, bro.
if you want to leave, I think you could leave.
Yeah,
I think
probably
I
the
don't
spin.
think
difference.
I
so.
don't think you can
Maybe
leave, bro.
try to.
Now
Look
check
what they
this
did
out.
to the guy.
But
They pulled him out.
but the difference is that with Jinbe, when Jinbe wanted to leave, she only made him spin the wheel because she's like, you leaving, it weakens my forces. So you gotta pay a price. If for a regular civilian, it's like, go
But
ahead, leave.
if they leave, that kind of weakens her as well, right?
No, if it's just a regular person, not really, it's
No,
like, all right,
that
you
means
can
she's
leave.
getting
Yeah, but
life
like
from
she
people.
probably doesn't want people like just leaving whenever they want. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it still
exactly.
contributes to her like army.
Yeah.
You seen the people there? They was willingly. She has candy there. Her place is like a paradise almost. So like a lot of people want to stay, but for those who want to leave, I think she just lets them leave. The only reason why Jinbei had to spin the wheel because he used to be a Chichibukai and stuff, and he's like powerful.
But the thing is, if
So
on the surface everything is perfect, I don't see a reason why people would leave. If like, all right, I don't know when I'm gonna die anyway, so it is what it is. And it's like where Dressrosa, everybody was okay because they didn't know what was going on behind the scenes.
well,
And everybody's like, all right, we're good.
the thing with that is that she does have her tantrum. She does kill people randomly to make her ingredients and stuff like that. So it's not perfect, but it's kind of perfect.
But when your house made of chocolate, it's all good. You ain't tripping, bro. Like I don't know. It's I think it's a sacrifice I'd have to think about, but like Froop said in the New World, that's kind of like a no-brainer,
Yeah.
especially after Whitebeard died and all that stuff.
Word, right?
Yeah.
Remember when she was singing that creepy song
Yeah.
about that blood become jam? Now I'm thinking that the whole blood thing it could happen with the guy with the candy. So you could probably turn Luffy's blood into jam if he wants to or something. Yeah, because I can see it happening.
Then Luffy be dead then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the song
story.
itself make no sense. Like, but when you see the guy that could who's basically the engineer that make everything into candy, so it's plausible they could turn Luffy's blood into jam or something.
I don't know what did you
Anyways, what do you guys think about like the Big Mom's old husband and like all that stuff that happened at the end of the chapter?
That was crazy because then it's like, all right, so Big Mom been getting around and like she really had all these kids because Big Mom could be really old. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she
That
probably
was
is.
Yeah,
yeah.
the souls is probably keeping her young.
Yeah, but if she has the ability to suck people's souls, you're old and young. Like, why doesn't she go back to being completely young on some Bonney level?
Maybe she
Maybe she can't. Like,
She
yeah.
probably maybe
I mean-
she's stronger as an adult. Like she is Big Mom. Maybe she's stronger that way.
I've seen creepy movies where just old people just grab you, they suck up your youth, and they become young, you become old.
Maybe it's a thing to where like she's been
Ooh.
alive so
that's
long that she needs
interesting.
more and more souls to keep herself to that point. If that makes sense.
Maybe Bonnie isn't actually a person, it's part of Big Mom.
Ah,
Big
bro,
Mom's
chill.
I don't think Bonnie and Big Mom is related like at
I
all.
think they
Cause
are, bro. Like,
Why not?
no, check this out.
Let's say you
Let's
don't
say
make
All
Luffy
right.
knocks her out. Do you think
I
Big
don't.
Mom's gonna fucking digress like fast?
What do you
I
mean?
don't think that Big Mom and what's her name? That's it.
Bonney.
And Bonnie's
Lola?
related because
Oh.
not Bonnie because it's like even though her fruit she can make herself old or young, or she can make people old or young, and Big Mom has the soul fruit. A fruit is just a fruit. You catch them in the wild or whatever like that. So
Wait,
just
real
because
quick,
somebody has...
one second. I mean to cut you off, but someone said something real quick. What if Big Mom is actually taking more life force in just a month? We'll talk about that after. What were you saying? Go ahead.
Okay, I was saying that just because two people have similar fruits, that's like saying Akainu and Ace is related. You know, they just have a fire and one has a magma fruit.
There's way more to it than that. But
No, I know, but I'm saying like Bonney just has her fruit and Big Mom has her fruit, but it doesn't mean that they're related because it's just a double fruit.
yeah, but it's more like of the thing that like it would
without Bonnie's fruit, she would have nothing in common with Big Mom. After that.
No, that's not even true because Bonney has like a cake ship and she's like in love with food and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah,
but
Big Mom has.
so
Bonnie
Luffy,
could be
though.
one of her like
Yeah, but Luffy's ship isn't a giant fucking cake.
So is that girl in the special. She ate a lot too. I think they just do that a lot. Like they make people eat or whatever. Like I don't think it has nothing to do with
look at the ship though. Like it's clearly hinting at like some like Whole Cake Island shit.
Could be.
Check this out. The thing with the ship. I remember when Capone didn't even like commanders, and he was like yo, when I see her, like. You know, it's gonna be on when I see her. So like, I don't think, and he ended up joining Big Mom crew. I don't think she has anything to do with Big Mom.
We all know now Capone isn't like being honest as far as
Capone's like shady as fuck. Like I'm like 90% sure at this point that he's trying to do some crazy shit at the wedding.
Yes.
No, I know what I think happened with Capone that a lot of people overlooked. I almost overlooked it too. Is when Peckham's is like. That's disgusting. I thought he said his baby was disgusting. I'm like, yo, that's OD. Isn't that Big Mom baby? But I think Capone, like right when we got to that panel, I think Capone told him something like, and this is what I'm going to do to Big Mom. Ha, ha,
exactly.
ha, ha.
Yeah, that's
that's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Because he said, not even that, he said,
don't underestimate her.
Yeah, don't underestimate Big Mom.
Yeah, so he told her the typical villain thing, where it's like
the typical villain thing. Before you kill someone, you tell them all your evil plan.
Yeah.
To him, that's stupid because Big Mom do got heirs everywhere in that island. So like,
maybe Capone knows the ins and outs now. He's been on a cruise, so I'm sure he knows like where people aren't.
Yeah, bro. Capone's got some master plan. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
So you guys think he's like with the Vinsmokes or?
I think he's working for them, but he's also working against them. Where it's like.
Hold on, but that's tricky though because. If he's working for because we heard Sanji's dad say maybe
Big Mom's a crazy bitch.
Well, we heard him say that with Big Mom we could definitely achieve our goals. So I don't think they're gonna turn their back on her. I think they need her alive. So Capone is probably doing something else. I don't know what Capone is doing.
But why choose the crazy person to achieve your goals with?
Well, she has power. That's the thing. Like he can't.
Power.
But check this out though. He's not probably getting on Blackbeard's good side. He's probably not getting on Shanks' good side. You know, he doesn't have a lot of options.
Hold on, what are we talking about? Why choose Big Mom?
Yeah.
Probably just because of the wedding. Like,
how
you know
easy
what I mean?
it is?
Yeah, like how easy it is to get in the crew. Like, all you really got to do is like be strong and marry one of her daughters.
Or give up some dud just to get her power. But I don't feel like they're gonna. That's legitimate.
I wonder if just like the father called Sanji a dud, is pouring a dud for Big Mom or what?
Who?
Maybe.
I mean, it seems like none of Big Mom's daughters.
All of them look like nasty motherfuckers. Like basically, they'll slash you, kill you. Even the one that looks like the ugly witch. Yo, if I look at pretty things, I want to slash him. But Puri doesn't look like that kind of bitch.
Purin, I don't know. It seems like Big Mom's daughters. It's so easy for them to switch. Like with Praline, she's gonna ride with Aladdin, and you see like
yeah, that is.
Well, her I like. I don't give a fuck about Mama. Let's go.
I'm saying like, why is it so easy for you to like, turn against your mother?
I think they're trying to escape like their mother's grasp.
Yeah,
like,
it's something else to it. And back to the point about like, what if Big Mom is actually taking more life than she says she is?
Well, obviously.
I mean, it's possible, but like, I mean,
because if she is, that changes things. If she's taking like every time like a year every serving or 5 years, then it's like, bro.
But it is obvious, Bravo, that she's taking like more than she should because it's like how many islands? Like 4 islands.
There's a lot. There's 30 islands.
More, yeah, it's more than that.
About 30 or 4 islands, something like that. But imagine like every one of those islands, or like getting that you got those gingerbread men.
Yeah, that's a lot of basket.
Like she's getting more than she should be. They should be getting. They should be putting out. Like accumulation of everyone. Like that's too much, man. Like,
I wish Usopp was in this arc. I feel like it would add some good character development to where like Big Mom was like trying to like scare him and take his fucking soul, and he just like had to like.
Yeah, that'd be some funny shit.
Yeah.
What about what's her name? I was thinking about Shit, the chick with Mihawk.
Oh,
Perona?
you
That
mean
girl.
Verona?
Corona,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm too negative.
Like,
Yeah.
how would that play out? But
Yeah, yeah. Usopp or Big Mom has to scare you, whatever, and Usopp's like, I'm always
I'm
scared.
always scared. It doesn't work on me. Like, wait. Ty, you was talking about how strong the minister probably is. The minister,
Oh, all right. So I was saying that the minister, I
you were
think
kind of
he's.
sleeping on him. You
Nah,
kind
I'm
of,
not sleeping on him. Because check this out. Look,
how you
if
gonna
I'm
say?
wrong, I'll admit it later. But I felt like he's weaker than Kuma was
How
before
do
the time
you?
skip.
How do you find?
Listen, man, there's no way this dude is like, there's no way this dude is strong, in my opinion.
You know what it is? Check this out. He came like Big Mom husband or ex-husband was talking, and he just came like, why you? Like he was mad slow. He picked him up. I'm like, yo.
I
Not
mean,
like he's a scrub. I'm not saying he's a scrub though, because Kuma was powerful, but I just think he's weaker than
you know
Kuma
it's
was
funny.
before the time skip.
If he had a different design, I bet. If he had like I don't know, a design like fucking Shanks or something, he'd be like, yo, that dude probably powerful.
Yeah, people go.
Nah,
Like,
it's not even like the design. It's just like I feel like if he was really strong, he wouldn't have an entrance like that.
Just pop
And
up out of
then
nowhere. I mean, but look at Bobbin though. Like, I mean, when we first saw Bobbin, I didn't think Bobbin was a big deal, but the more you read into it, it's like Bobbin was really scared of Big Mom. He just like he was there chilling. And this guy, if he
Bobbin is probably stronger than that guy.
Well, since we're talking about Bobbin, though, it's obvious that she is probably the Big Mom's son. So we know that when every captain is basically a son or daughter.
I mean,
No, because Capone.
I would be happy if this dude was pretty strong because we might be seeing some Gear
Yeah,
4
because
pretty
when you
soon.
look at it, like all the sons are like captains, or though they're the ones that basically go out and do the killing. So all those crew members, like below top tiers, those guys that are way below, they're basically crew members, but the ones on top are basically the family members.
but it's like if he's one of the three sweet commanders,
I also said it's the 10th son, so I
10th
doubt he's that strong. That strong.
Yeah, because
yeah, if you
well,
go by that, it's kind of like I don't know because what was Brulee?
10th
the
daughter.
eighth. No, no, no.
right.
I
The
think it was
third,
like
no, the
ninth.
fourth.
I don't know. She's somewhere close to like the 9th or the 10th daughter or something.
So the eighth, the eighth.
I mean, he could be a scrub, but it's like I don't. It's if you put someone as strong as like say this is like Kaido's calamities, and you put someone that strong in front of Luffy at this point, it's like maybe you get some power scaling clarity, or maybe
Yeah.
Luffy just destroys this guy, you know. But it's like Big Mom so far has been kind of luring the Straw Hats. Why would you send someone that's like obviously weaker than Luffy just to, stop him?
Yeah. I'm thinking that like
It's a
the
good
way
Jack, man.
you guys remember Bleach in the like the Arankar arc or whatever.
Yeah.
Ichigo was trying to like go as far as he possibly could without using his Bankai, if you remember. I'm kind of like thinking it's gonna be a similar thing to where Luffy's gonna have to face a bunch of opponents without using his Gear 4th.
Hmm.
He's gonna try his best to like not use that unless you absolutely need it.
Yeah, because if he uses it, he's like out for a while, right?
Yeah, because it's gonna be like one of those things to where it's like I can't rely on my Gear 4th, so I gotta like beat these people without it.
What if he tries this, right? Where he can basically turn his part of his body to like rubber armament.
He
You know what I'm
did
saying?
that before, man.
To kind of train it, right? Where it's like he's turning like his arm to like soft rubber, but it's still hard at the same time, like in Gear 4. And that's kind of like training Gear 4 without actually all the drawbacks.
That is possible.
Like where we see like a new move or something. Because he can't go full Gear 4 on Whole Cake or they're done. They're done. Because he's gonna be out for a while, especially with like Carrot getting captured this arc. I mean this chapter. I mean Chopper got captured. I mean Sanji's captured.
Damn.
It's like what are you gonna do? I don't want the Vivi card to get him all out of all this shit though. Like
I actually want to see
I
a
doubt it's
fight.
gonna be like that.
Well,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, there's definitely gonna be some fights.
I want to see someone go like down.
I still
It
think
might
Luffy,
save him at first, but the Capone's gonna do some shit and then it's just gonna pop off.
I still think Luffy could make a good team of people and he could escape with everybody. Like you see, Caesar has to kind of join him now.
Bro, he's not escaping with nobody there.
Check this out. He doesn't have to fight Big Mom. He already said he's not gonna fight her. He just has to like say if like Big Mom third in command is in his way or something like that. He just has to get past that person, whoever's in the way, and leave the island.
I
So
think
like,
you underestimate these Yonkos, bro. You
nah,
do.
I don't underestimate them. It's just that he's not fighting Big Mom though. It's like, all right, say like if they're having a tea party, right? Ivankov is there. Crocodile's there. He has
Why would
what's his
Ivankov
name?
be there though?
Because Ivankov is the queer or whatever, and Big Mom's a girl, so that's the perfect time to go for the tea party. You know, all those Kuma people and stuff like that.
What?
So, what's his name? Peckham's is probably gonna go with Luffy. Caesar's probably gonna go with
He got
Luffy.
shot.
He's not. Come on, we know he's not dead. And check this out though. I heard something. Somebody made a good point. Is that he has a turtle shell and he's a turtle. And what would be the point of having a turtle devil fruit if you can't be in the water like turtles do? So he's probably good. Yeah.
Wait, oh come on, he's probably got his ass saved by these fishmen.
Yeah, Aladdin,
that's what I'm saying.
Aladdin more than likely saved him.
But at the same time, that is a good point. That him being a turtle, he could probably, be in the water. It would make how you have a turtle shell and then.
Oh yeah, I don't know who said it.
That is completely negate the fact that it's a devil fruit. You can't do anything.
But
devil fruit's working.
He could have been a crab or a fucking lobster.
It might be possible.
Maybe he could float on his shell. Maybe.
I don't remember who said this. I don't remember if it was in the last stream or review, but I remember someone saying that the sharks in the water are like the same species as Jinbe. They're like whale sharks or whatever.
So is that too? The
We saw
fisherman can
Aladdin
save
in the
them.
water a couple chapters back, saying the Strawhats are here. So Aladdin is around there.
Yeah, Jinbe could save them. So check this out. Then Luffy got Jinbe.
Wait, Jinbe probably lost like an arm, or Jinbe could be dead for all we know.
Nah, because check this out. He backed out, so he's good or whatever. He's like, you know what?
So?
I'm not leaving the crew. Never mind.
I don't know what happened, Jinbe, bro. Like, I think something happened, bro. Like,
but listen, Pat, think about all the allies Luffy has right now. On
Yeah,
Capone.
and Aladdin's gonna want to help him out. That too. Like he's gonna have people that he could get away with a common goal in mind. Like, yo, let's leave this island. She's crazy.
But they have Sanji in the cuffs.
Sanji wants to leave.
they have to get Sanji first.
They have to get Sanji.
Yeah, they're gonna get Sanji.
They have to get Carrot. They have to get who was this character?
Carrot's gonna
Chopper.
Chopper. Who else is
Chopper. He's right there about to save him in the next two chapters.
Wait,
It's not the next one.
Wait, Chopper's right there. We don't see Chopper.
Nah, I seen Chopper.
I think he's stuck in that mirror world or whatever it is.
I don't think he's in the mirror world, but
I thought I seen Chopper knocked out in the same place. Because remember the guy kept saying everything happened, but Nami's like, so where is everybody?
Okay, but listen, if Luffy goes to Wano and he has Sanji's captured, Zoro isn't there, Brook isn't there.
No, Luffy's getting everybody. He's getting Sanji. He's getting his whole crew back, and he's meeting up. He's gonna meet up with Ivankov.
Why you keep hyping? Why Ivankov? Who's gonna be there?
No, because hold on. I think I seen something in the cover page or something like that where she was making dresses or she was doing something like getting ready for the tea party or something like that. So it's a good chance that she's gonna be there.
So I don't think they're inviting any revolutionaries to. Maybe they might. I don't know.
She's a revolutionary, but she's doing gay stuff too that the revolutionaries probably had no business doing.
I think we also have to assume every crew has a revolutionary on it, right?
Well,
every crew has been
infiltrated by
probably someone who's a revolutionary.
The thing about the revolutionaries too, that's the government's enemy. That's not really nothing about a Yonkō that has to worry about.
No, but it's like they're gonna want to have an information network. So it's like knowing what's going on with everybody kind of helps them. So like I'm sure maybe someone from Blackbeard's crew, say they're a revolutionary, they know Blackbeard is gonna attack. Like I don't wanna Aokiji's the easy one. But it's like everything just seems so convenient with Dragon because I don't think he was there when Blackbeard and them got there. It's like you don't call like an emergency meeting the same time Bird shows up. So it's like the revolutionaries, I'm sure they're everywhere.
I think he was there. I don't know. Like for some reason, I think he was there, and Blackbeard beat him, and then they got away or something. Like that.
If Ivankov is dressing up, remember another thing is going down.
No. Like Ivankov doesn't have to hide herself. Like I think Ivankov will get along good with Big Mom and stuff like that. Like I don't think.
Big Mom. What?
If Blackbeard did defeat Dragon, why would it not be like Blackbeard's an opportunist? He would probably brag about that shit.
Blackbeard.
Well, I don't know the way
he bragged about it. If he took out Dragon,
it'd be a huge news in the world.
Terrorists in the world of One Piece, that would be big news. That would be something he'd probably say.
Exactly.
This is what a Yonkō did. I destroyed Dragon.
The way the paper made it seem like Dragon lost and Sabo lost, and the
It
Revolutionary.
just said the base was destroyed, right?
It was destroyed.
Yeah, that's what.
It was destroyed, and then they said that CP0 just they went into
Showed
a
up out of
couple.
nowhere.
Yeah, chased everybody out.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just
come on. I think Black Dragon called CP0 like, hey.
Nah. No snitching. Dragon ain't
No,
close
no,
to
no. Dragon's like, yo, this is where we at. If you want to, like, just come get me. Come at me, bro. And then
Yeah,
so that's when they showed up. And I feel like we got, I don't know, maybe Rob Lucci. We got some Rob Lucci versus some Blackbeard. I don't know. But it's like Blackbeard definitely didn't take out Dragon. That I'm sure.
That
Right?
I think happened. I think we gotta wait and see though, because I don't know, like
Blackbeard coming there with his crew going against, even say they met up and Dragon has all his revolutionaries, all his
but that's the thing.
commanders.
I don't think his commanders got there in time.
I think Sabo and Dragon was there, Koala, and I think that was about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then Blackbeard came,
But
and his people didn't come yet.
But I don't,
Dude, like, listen, if it's that easy to find the Dragon, this guy has been evading the world government for so long.
yeah, exactly. It's
Bro,
not.
just sneaking on
There's
the
no
ship.
chance, bro. Like Dragon just left, bro.
Yeah, it's.
How many husbands did they say that Big Mom had again?
Dragon is Eisen, bro. He's got it. It's all one big one.
Because like I don't think Dragon would I don't see Dragon running from Blackbeard though. Like even the way that whole thing happened, it seemed kind of funny how like right when Bird just wanted to come, Blackbeard's like, oh, let's have that meeting, bring all the revolutionaries here. You know what I mean? Like if Dragon's a troublemaker, he wanted trouble, but I guess Blackbeard was more than he could handle or something like that, and then he ended up taking L.
There's one thing in this chapter that we haven't really talked about is that like Big Mom's old husband, like that troll looking thing that he pulled out of the ground. Yeah, like he's not a giant. His head's like really big. Like I don't know, like
yeah, Lola's head is big.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, is that like the same shit as Big Mom or no?
Experiment.
Nah.
Big Mom's just fat.
I think Big Mom could possibly be a mermaid too, maybe.
Mermaid.
No, because remember that other lady was a mermaid and she had it so where
so
she could
basically we're just waiting for the fins to just come out of the slippers.
Wait, say that again.
We're just waiting for the fins to come out of the slippers, but she just take out the shoes and you see a bunch of slippers.
If she was a mermaid, that could possibly help with the acid saliva or something like that. I don't know.
Really? Yo, but hey, didn't they say that she had like 86 husbands? Like, does she?
Yeah, 40 something husbands.
Yeah, did she discard them like every time she gives I don't know, maybe one child or two, and she just
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I got my child, get the fuck out. Or she
I don't think. I don't think it's that she
soul
wanna
out your balls or something, because I don't think she's like legitimately like.
And I don't remember
Yeah,
if you said this, Vergo, on your like, reaction.
She's like full mermaid, right?
Yeah.
So there's.
I don't
think
remember
that's possible. Like,
I don't remember if you said this in your live reaction. You said something about because she gave them two kids, like twins.
Yeah.
They're not unique. She basically dumped them there.
Yeah, like how does I mean, if she's really old, she got all these husbands. That's I don't know, man. It's hard to believe. I mean, it is One Piece, but
I'm just thinking that she just takes a bunch of random like species and shit like that and tries to make like a bunch of different type of kids. That's all I really think is happening.
she probably takes like the soul and like puts it in her body. I'm guessing like.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Something
Like I'm thinking like she has some way to where she can like take two people's souls and
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
together and like yeah. And somehow that like makes like a child or something like that.
so she can actually make like
life.
That's kind of hack, too.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if that's how Capone got his baby? Is she took like I don't know, say like a half a year from Capone and half a year from Chiffon or whatever, and
That baby is the funniest
That's
thing
some
I've ever
awakening
seen.
shit, bro.
If she can do that, I mean, but we all agree like it's far-fetched that she's having sex with all these guys.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Well, unless
maybe she's having ghost sex, some shit like that. They all just line up. They fall asleep, and Big Mom just enters all their sleeps universally.
yeah, but she can only have one baby at a time, bro. I don't know if you know how this works.
If her fruit is keeping her young though, then it all makes sense. Because at the same time, one of her kids, what was that? The one that we seen, the Minister of Candy person, the eighth son or something. He actually looks older than Big Mom does, so it would make sense that her fruit is keeping her young, probably.
Wait, so you think her eating the candy is like keeping her alive?
Not the candy. I think that's just like some kind of bad side effect she has or something like that. But I think that her having the soul fruit, she could like take some of the souls and preserve her life. And witches is known for that. You know, like a lot of shows with witches, once they kind of die, or once they're starting to die, that's when they start turning all old and crazy looking and stuff.
Another thing, how does Brook deal with Big Mom? Because he's the Soul King, right?
Yeah, I think Brook is okay. I think it'll just negate it or whatever like that. And the same thing with Chopper because not with her fruit, but you know how like the souls getting into Chopper because he's an animal. I kind of thought they would get into Chopper, but then I remembered that Chopper has the human fruit or something like that. So technically, he's a human in a way.
Are we saying now the fact that they call him the Soul King, he's actually the Soul King? Like you got Sanji.
Well,
with
his soul can come out of his body.
The whole Super Saiyan thing that now is a thing now for Sanji.
You think Brook can like possess people?
That's what I'm thinking. Brook can like maybe like fix them.
Yeah.
Like what if Brook can actually fix them? Like he can like get the souls out of the objects and the animals. And when he does that, say he goes into somebody's body, he has to have like this match inside their body or some shit and fight them. Then the soul goes back to the actual person. I mean, it's
possible, yeah.
He's a Soul King. I don't know, like, could Big Mom kill Brook?
I don't know.
Because for the longest while, it was like, well, Brook can't die. He's already dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The whole entire arc's gonna go. It's gonna be Luffy and Capone versus Big Mom and the Vinsmokes, and then Brook is gonna control the souls because he's a Soul King, and they're just all gonna turn on Big Mom.
Like I could see Big Mom taking Brook's life, and then he says something like, "Oh no, I'm already dead" or something like that.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
It doesn't work.
They say has Brook awakened his fruit?
Nah, probably not, because Dofi was on some next level stuff.
His fruit, bro. He said it himself.
It's possible that he has awakened.
Yeah, he said that Fishman out. That's how
he's had that devil fruit for a while now. Like
yeah, that's true.
50 plus years. So
yeah, 50 plus years. It's already awakened.
They say Whitebeard took the soul out of Big Mom's pussy. What?
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to say is that, like, I think Crocodile is going to be there because I think the whole thing with Ivankov and Crocodile, when Ivankov was like, "Don't make me tell your secret," and then Crocodile chilled out. I think he used to be a girl, and since he used to be a girl, he used to know Big Mom, and Big Mom's going to invite him to the party. So
I think Crocodile was a slave, bro. Like,
that's actually crazy.
I think he used to be a girl, and Ivankov turned him to a guy, and that's the whole thing with the secret and stuff like that.
I was a woman though. Wow.
Well, it was already a theory about that out there, and Ivankov did say. Ivankov did say like, Crocodile, don't let me tell your secret. Like, what could his secret possibly be?
What it has nothing to be with him being a girl? What if he's just gay?
Nah, that's not.
That's where his earring on the wrong side, bro. Like,
nah, yo, I was actually
Crocodile is Luffy's mom, bro.
Yo, what happens if like, okay, so say Big Mom takes like someone that's like 50 years out of someone and puts it into a tree or something. Does that tree have the personality of the tree or the person she took the 50 years from?
I think it takes on the personality of Big Mom or like whatever she chooses to be, because everyone is following her, you know, and it's just like I don't feel like you do that, like.
Nah, because I was thinking like, what if Big Mom takes all of Brook's soul and puts it into like some weird object, and that's like what Brook is for the rest of the series.
I think the stuff gets the personality of the object, because with the ship, it seems all happy, like ship, like it doesn't have a mind of its own or whatever like that.
Yeah.
I think it does. It just decides.
Yeah, they're just mindless.
But with the trees, though, the trees was ready. They was like, "Can we move now?" Like, they were some goons.
They're homies, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt some type.
But yeah. And Oda, well, it's cool. It's cool that he's putting hip hop culture in there or whatever like that. Because like Oda likes being funny. It would be mad funny if Crocodile did used to be a girl and he's at the tea party. He doesn't really want to be there, and he's like trying to play it off like like he used to not be a girl or whatever and stuff like that.
So when is the tea party? Is it like 2 days now or?
Yeah, it's soon.
Yo, that shit should have been happening, I thought.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah, bro. Didn't the tea party supposed to start like 3 days after we got in the New World or some shit?
That's what it said.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I know. I was wondering that too. I almost kind of wonder if that tea party happened already, and this is a new one. Like maybe exactly.
Tea party is like I don't know, like the bachelorette party kind of. So it's like it happens before the wedding, the night before the wedding, and then that's when everything goes to shit. You know
what if that tea party? What if that first tea party was Capone's, and then now this is the new one? Because I think I feel like that tea party should have happened already.
But then the bomb would have been blown up though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like before the wedding, everything is gonna go crazy, and I feel like maybe the Vinsmokes they kind of go at Big Mom at that time. Capone makes his move. Killer shows up. Everything's going crazy.
Hold on. How is Killer showing up? Kid is done for. Like he needs to be messing with Kaido if anything.
But the thing is, well, this is just like a mini theory. We don't really know. Like
yeah, we don't know.
No. But you get what I'm saying. I think like now that Kid is out of commission because of Kaido, Killer doesn't have the time to be at Big Mom. That's not organized.
He needs help. Like Killer, like why not go implore the help of Luffy?
But yeah, but to me, like that ain't you don't want to like sneak in a Yonko's turf for that. It's too much right there.
I mean, everything is going to be chaotic. I mean, I do think the Vinsmoke they have some other motive. It's not to like just get Big Mom's power. It's just kind of random. Like this whole time, you've been waiting, and now it's like, oh shit! If I marry Big Mom or get her power, I can take the North back. Then why did you give up the North in the first place? Or like if it was taken from you,
they basically got ran out.
No, but they're still royalty. They still get invited to Reverie. If you get run out, like why do you take their land? Right? Like even in other places with the royal government, they like, okay, you're still in charge, but you're like part of us. Why do you take their land and like, add like new kings and stuff? Like, why do you do that? So I don't feel like the Vinsmokes are legitimately like happy with their situation.
Well, they're not, bro.
But I don't know what their true goal is either.
Well, he said he wanted to take over back to North Blue. So big legend that
I don't know. I think it would be pretty sick if like this whole thing was like set up by the government. Like, yo, you want the North Blue back? You got to take down a Yonkō.
You think so?
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool though.
That's some shit I kind of would pull though.
Yeah, that actually is some shit I kind of would pull, huh?
Yeah, it's like I don't mind giving you the North back, but I need the head of a Yonkō. And it's just like I don't know, but can Germa take down Big Mom?
Not by themselves, but with a
it's hard to say.
Some allies.
I would at least like to see Judge versus Big Mom.
Judge versus Big Mom. I know a lot of people are gonna be like Judge getting washed.
I want to see Judge versus Franky.
Judge go all out.
Judge versus Franky?
Yeah, because that fight he had with Sanji was trash.
Stop disrespecting. Just stop disrespecting, bro. Sanji is like far above Franky, and he really didn't get a hit in on Judge. So
Judge will stand a chance against Franky, man, because the battle Frankies are coming in.
Do you really think Franky has a chance against Judge?
Is it just me or did I don't know, for some reason it's like he was fighting mad trash, even though even though it wasn't animated, it seemed like he was just slow and like sluggish and stuff like that.
He was slow. Sanji didn't get a hit in though. Blocked all the hits.
He kind of reminds me of what's his name? What's his name? Like Hachi or something like that from Tekken? But just a little bit different.
Hitachi?
Yeah,
is it Hiachi?
Yeah, Jin's father or something like that.
Oh, the old guy.
Yeah, the old guy with the He's like him. I mean, I feel like we're judging it off of like I don't know, like a 5-minute fight, yo. Like come on, it's too soon. Judge is not trash, bro.
Dude, if they do Sanji didn't even get a single hit on him. Like, why were you?
He didn't get a hit in, and he slammed him.
He got hits in, man. He got hits.
He blocked the hit, and he's like, I can't believe he.
That was he blocked it, but that was a hit in.
No, it's not. If it was,
it's not a hit. Are you kidding me? It's like when I said the Vergo versus Sanji thing. You're gonna say it because Vergo blocked Sanji didn't get a hit in?
What do you mean? No, but Sanji sent him into the wall, bro.
There were parts where he blocked Sanji, but Sanji did get.
That's what I'm saying. Sanji didn't get a hit in on Judge at all.
It was a hit, Brago. You just
it
don't.
Felt like
how is that a hit?
Want it to happen.
To me, it seemed like he took. He used Sanji's kindness as a weakness because it's like if Sanji would have been like Sanji didn't. All right, when Judge did Wall, Sanji didn't want to kill an innocent person, so he just stopped. But if Sanji would have been like
innocent person.
I'm saying like if Sanji would have been like, you know what, you'll forget this person, hell memories.
But
you have to think about that from Judge's perspective, okay? You haven't seen this dude in forever, and when you saw him like a long time ago, he was a bitch and you didn't care for him at all. And then when he comes back, he beats the shit out of your son, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? How did you do this? You were supposed to be a bitch. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna test you a little bit. So I'm gonna go beat sauce on you.
You expect him to be trash. You're not gonna come all out like shit.
Yeah, he's just like,
no, I know, but
let me see what you can do. So he's fighting him for a little bit, and he uses armament Haki. He's like, all right, you can use armament Haki, not bad.
Okay, I see you, fam. Like,
as soon as he turns on the boost, he's like, all right, I'm taking your ass out. That's when he goes serious, and then he just wrecks him from there.
All right, but hold on. What I'm trying to figure out is that how come y'all paying the fact that...
How was that serious though, when you just jumped in here? Like, Sanji could have just one-shot him with that kick.
How could Sanji have one-shot?
No, but the thing is like, you can tell that he's being serious when he starts using his gear and shit like that.
Like, come on, bro.
All right. What I'm trying to say is, how come you're paying the fact, no mind, that Sanji was fighting or whatever, even though he blocked his hits, he grabbed Sanji up or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
When he did walls, Sanji was like, they're back to their old tricks again. He didn't want to hit that person who did the wall or whatever like that. So Sanji stopped, and Sanji stopping gave Judge the advantage to beat him. Like,
why wouldn't you want to hit the goons though?
But Sanji didn't want to do it. He doesn't want to hit girls. He didn't want to do that. That's like, you know what I mean?
That's girls. Why? Like, what are these guys? He hates them.
But that's what happened though. No, he doesn't hate them. He hates his father. He doesn't really have nothing against
But they work for Germa. He hates Germa as a whole.
But Germa's royal, and they kind of live there, so they kind of have to do that stuff. It's like he doesn't have an issue with the regular German people. It's like his father and his family. So it's like, put it like this: if Judge would have beat him without using the wall, then I could have said different. But it's like he just used the wall to handicap him or something like that.
Sanji would have beat him.
What the fuck is One Piece Nation talking about in the chat?
I seriously think he could
They're saying he doesn't.
We see Sanji like get hit, he gets knocked to the floor, and he's pausing for a few minutes, then he lit up a cigarette, then he fucks you up.
The thing is, the reason that let's say take Doflamingo versus Sanji. The reason that Sanji got fucked up is because Doflamingo was already heated when he started fighting him. Doflamingo was already trying almost his hardest when he started fighting Sanji. It's different.
It's completely different. Like, this was like a spar. Like, it's like a setup match. Dofi had shit he had to get done. He was like, all right, bro, I don't got time for this.
Yeah.
And then Dofi's fighting style, it can really immobilize a lot of people immediately.
See, another thing about this is that I remember when Sanji lost to Vergo, he lost to Dofi, and some people saying Sanji's trash, some people saying he's not. But now you have a situation where Sanji, I feel like he won the fight, but you're trying to take the win from him or something.
How did he win the fight?
Because he only lost because he didn't want to do it. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna hit the German people. They're up to their old tricks again. They still use the wall like cowards. You know
but
what?
How is that a win?
I think he means by Sanji he was being like a sportsman.
Yeah, exactly. Say
okay, I hear that, but that's like if you were winning the fight and then all of a sudden this made you didn't get any hits in before that, bro. How do you win?
He all right, he was doing good though. You know what I mean? At the same time, he's fighting a bigger person.
But the thing is it surprising that Sanji's doing good? Sanji isn't weak.
Check this out. You know the Heart of Gold special we seen, right? Remember, it was this part with the bad guy, the guy with the dreads or whatever. He was fighting Luffy, right? And Luffy was winning, and then all of a sudden he had everybody hostage, and then Luffy had to stop the fight. Judge did something like that to Sanji. That's why I feel like he won, because if he didn't have did that, Sanji probably would have got the better of him.
Why do we say that though?
Yo,
because the way Sanji had a lot he could do. He didn't even do.
But wait, that's assuming that's all Judge can do.
I'm not assuming that's all Judge could do though, but I'm saying Sanji still had he could have went he had levels that he could have went to. He didn't do none of that.
Clearly. He already said that he wanted to get the fuck out of there. So
do we know?
Judge, he would have probably used that move that the CP0s used to get out.
Anything.
Do we know how strong Judge is?
We don't, but we got to see him fight, and this is what I was saying before. Is that you seen that fight with Judge and
What is Danny saying in the chat that Sanji got a hit, and if it's a block, how is that a hit? If you block,
it's a hit, bro. It's two contact hits.
Just to divert from this AIDS conversation for 1 second. I wasn't here last week, so I don't even know if you guys talked about this. What the fuck? What even happened in 833 when Oh wait, this wasn't last week. This was 2 weeks ago. What even happened in 833 in the Vinsmoke fight when Yonji got like his head smashed by those fucking bars or whatever?
Basically, Sanji kicked him in the earphones, and they kind of crushed on his face. So they tried to remove it with a hammer that didn't work, so they had to press his face for it.
Yeah, so it's like that whole cyborg theory is floating around.
Cyborg.
About them
Now it's cyborg series now. Like, what was it before about the Vinsmokes with something else?
Dude, there's something weird going with those.
Yeah, it was clones. Now it's fucking cyborgs.
I don't know, bro.
No, it
There's
was
something
cyborg
weird.
at first.
It was clones. It was the Vinsmokes, like the Sanji, Yonji, and Ichiji were clones. Now Oda said no, they're not clones. They're quadruplets.
I think it was the fact that every Germa 66 soldier looked the same. Like they look like Vergo or something. Like that. So maybe they cloned them or something.
Yeah, and all 4 of the Stones were born on the same day, and they look pretty similar.
Yeah, it could be I don't know, like them being born on the same day. That's kind of weird to me. I feel like that was kind of like planned. It was like, I mean, they have crazy technology, so it's like I'm sure.
Create clones. I mean, how
Is
can
that
you be
far-fetched? They can fly,
superior?
bro.
How could you be superior to the guy that is claimed to be the almighty scientist of the series, Vegapunk?
Well, how does he have to be superior? What if Vegapunk has something to do with it?
Yeah, Vegapunk is definitely related to the Vinsmokes, I think.
It's something there. Like they have advanced technology.
I don't think
And,
the
like,
government
why
would be
would
just
Vegapunk
like
be-
that. Just give the Vinsmokes like outsiders, like that. Oh, tech of the government. No way.
Somebody said in the chat, why do we even bring up Sanji versus Vergo? Because he didn't even use armament Haki. But I felt like at that point, it's like if Sanji's not gonna, if he's not gonna go all out, not like he gotta go all out, but if he doesn't know better than to use armament Haki and stuff like that, and he takes an L, that's on him. You know what I mean? Like you can't be making up excuses for him.
He didn't take an L.
To Vergo,
That wasn't an L.
nah, that was an L to me.
How was it an L?
Like I still like Sanji, but you take an L, you take an L. It doesn't matter if he's a part of the monster
How was it
trio.
an L?
Because
Come on,
Vergo,
bro. Why are you being biased about
Vergo,
this?
yeah, exactly. It's nothing
No,
bad.
no.
Like,
Tell me how it's an L. Tell
because
me.
they was fighting. I'm like, oh, all right, Sanji. Then it's like,
Okay,
oh,
so
snap.
Sanji got more hits in, did more damage, right?
He
Sanji's
almost
leg
broke
cracked.
his leg.
So
Yeah.
even in the middle of the fight, after his leg cracked, right? After his leg cracked, then Vergo is the one that left the fight. Sanji,
Oh, come on, really, Brago? Come on.
We all know what would have happened if that fight would have continued.
Are you going?
Nah, we don't know, bro. Like, why you guys?
but Vergo left the fight though.
Even if he ran,
Vergo ran away. How did Sanji take an L?
He
cracked,
took
bro.
more
That's not
damage.
what
His
you
leg got
call
cracked.
him. Leg cracked like that.
He only has 2 legs that he fights
And
with.
he even said it. If he continued like fighting Vergo,
Exactly.
he could have lost his leg.
And then since he fights with his 2 legs, that's like him losing about like 50% of his strength right there, 30% of his strength or something like that, with his leg getting cracked.
Yeah, because he was damaged before that, bro. Like, he wasn't 100%.
Vergo was doing stuff too. He wasn't 100% either. We can't be making up excuses. It's like if somebody, they take that.
Back on your DVD on the Vergo. How is Vergo not at 100%?
Then he fight with Smoker and stuff like that.
Nah, that was before he fought with Smoker.
That's before he fought with Smoker.
Yeah.
Well, even if it was before he fought with Smoker,
Well,
like
Vergo was good. I don't think Vergo had any injuries.
Yeah, he didn't have anything, bro. Like.
But it's like I feel like that's an incomplete fight. We can't say Sanji just took an L.
Yeah, exactly.
So if someone fights with you, Brago, and stabs you with a knife, and you can still stand up and you're bleeding, you didn't take an L right there. You didn't take an L.
That's completely different. You got stabbed.
See,
Like,
and then
if someone stabs you,
You still got injured one way or another.
But that's not an L. That's
So
not.
Vergo got injured as well.
That's not an L.
That didn't phase this dude. Like he just let him.
But he got injured though.
yeah, but if someone stabs you and then runs away and you never had the chance to use your own knife, it's not really like saying.
You run away. Like that's weak.
somebody says Sanji's been taking L since he came into the new world. Nah, I feel like him against Judge, he got the
The
win.
only
right there.
true L I think Sanji took is Doflamingo. That's
obviously gonna be an L. Like,
that's an L.
The other thing I'm gonna say is that we all know Sanji for his kicks. They call him Black Leg. Now let's say if that fight would have went the other way around and Sanji would have cracked Vergo leg, we all would have been like, oh, yo, that's crazy.
They said Brando Cristo said, if I fight Brago and I break his leg and he doesn't do any real damage to me, that's an L. But the thing is, he didn't break he cracked his leg, and then Sanji was doing more damage to him before that happened, and then you run away. It's like
Okay, so what about the fight against Smoker?
Yeah.
with who? Who fighting Smoker?
Vergo versus Smoker.
Yo,
Smoker got hits in.
Yep.
Vergo didn't.
I gotta head out. If you guys are still streaming when I'm back, then I'll come hop back in.
All right, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. But what are you saying, Astra?
I said that the fight between the Smoker and Vergo,
Yeah.
Smoker got hits in.
Yep.
Vergo didn't give a fuck about those hits. He just let him. He took him. He didn't give a fuck. He even said, "Yo, you done? Now it's my turn."
Well, the thing is, if like we're talking about the anime or the manga,
Both.
well, that's completely different because in the anime they added a lot of extra scenes to make it seem like Vergo was taking more hits. I mean, it's like the whole fight in the manga, Smoker dominated, and Vergo didn't really do much until Smoker changed his fighting style.
And like
His heart back. So it's like Smoker. I don't know. It's like the Smoker Vergo thing. It's kind of like, all right, Smoker could possibly have won that fight if he had kept going, but
Really?
he didn't want to
Okay,
be like
so you're saying that Smoker could have won,
versus
but
Vergo.
the Sanji versus Vergo is not an L.
No.
like people say that Sanji didn't use Haki, but Vergo didn't go full body Haki, so it's the same
There's
thing.
no way.
They both wasn't going all out.
Against Vergo. There's no way Sanji was not going out without Haki against Vergo. He was probably using it. There's no way.
But was Vergo? We don't know if Vergo. We don't know if Vergo was using it.
Well, hold on, because
I think Vergo was using it because he said, "quote like hitting this guy is like hitting steel to the point where his
But
body."
that was the Tekkai,
Yeah, I feel like that's something to do with like his body structure because
because he could use that thing. And
yeah,
with
it's like
I forgot the name.
it said Virgo's armament is stronger than Smoker's armament. Yeah, I think Virgo does have more potent Haki than Smoker.
Yeah,
Well, Vergo was spamming full body like 20 years ago.
He was.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
that's more for intimidation, I think. Like, I don't know.
Why would you use a full body for intimidation?
Hmm?
Why would you use full body for intimidation? Like, what if your full body is just like for 2 seconds and you're back to normal?
No, because
and you get
will
fucking one
will
shot?
is like very important in One Piece. If you can break somebody's will, then you already won the fight, right?
Vergo probably did though. Somebody said that Vergo had the Tenkai and Armored Haki.
Yeah, he had both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. The Sanji versus Virgo thing, that's gonna be argument for till the end of time.
Yeah.
Doflamingo versus Luffy. So it's like you got people that say Luffy, stronger than Dofi no matter what. People are saying Dofi wouldn't have lost to Luffy if it wasn't for Law.
He definitely needed Law help because like I felt like if Luffy could have just beat Doflamingo on his own, that's what would have happened. Law wouldn't have been there.
The thing is, Dofi took a lot of hits from Law. Like going back and reading.
Yeah, I know.
Like he took a lot of shit from Law, bro. And even Luffy getting a red Hawking on Dofi, like that wouldn't have happened without Law.
Yeah, and then the other day I was thinking because it's like we seen Dofi walk past Aokiji and break out his ice like it was nothing or whatever like that. And then we seen him like telling Fujitora he could kill him or whatever like that. I don't really know if that could happen, but it's like
crazy, yeah, because
it's like he's admiral level or whatever like that.
Like he just attacks like Fujitora just randomly, like bro, like I'm like what?
Just talking trash, bro. Like
I'm like, what is he doing? Like is he?
He's about to get washed.
And then he like the whole thing with Aokiji, like him just Aokiji showed up and he still tries to attack Smoker. And then he just walks past him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Dofi could be a troll.
What does that say about the Shichibukai in general? Are they almost admiral level, almost there, or can they compete with them?
Check this out. I think some of them
depends on who though.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because Mihawk is like already admiral level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think like Mihawk.
I think Kuma is almost there as well.
Dofi, yeah, the same thing too. I think Kuma's almost there.
It's
what's his name is almost there.
I used to
Hancock
think
is almost
Kuma was
there.
really strong. I used to think Kuma was really OP, but then I thought about it and like had conversations with people, and it's like Kuma kind of took like a Zoro Son pre-time skip, kind of easy. He hasn't really done much. From what we've seen.
That's what I was trying to say.
He hasn't done much. I think Kuma could be overrated.
with the whole
What do you guys think
The
about
thing
that?
with his devil fruit is just
It's crazy. Yeah,
reflects.
not his devil fruit. His devil fruit is
That's
hacks.
like hacks right now.
yeah. But it's like, what Kuma? What has he really done? Like, I used to be like, yo, Kuma definitely over Jinbe. Then I'm like,
See,
is he really?
that's like I remember. It was the first stream I was in too. I was saying that Ivankov is stronger than Kuma, and you was talking about it. The
Okay.
Yeah,
the
didn't
thing.
Ivankov like stall Kuma at the war?
He did.
Ivankov put that work in on Kuma, and
He was like,
Ivankov
well,
even
the
said,
thing
like,
is,
I gotta remind you,
he
like,
said, should I remind you how
terrifying
strong
not to
I
be.
am?
Yeah. I
And
just noticed something. I'm watching the chapter, the fight between Carrot and Brulee, and I initially thought that basically like she punched the mirror, and the mirror just reflects the attack. But it looks like her punch went through the mirror and just like on the other side basically hit her.
what happened was it went through in Brulee's mirror world. She can
Yeah,
just send a
yeah,
punch back out if she wants to. It's like it's
yeah,
her mirror world, so it's like a counter.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, 'cause I thought maybe it was some sort of that Naruto mirror thing where basically they create like a mirror image of the punch just coming out and hit her. I thought that was it because it's a mirror, but no.
You
Like
know, people are still talking about Kuma saying he's like he could one shot anyone, he could destroy the world. Like what?
Brago has a point because the thing about Kuma is that like you know how none of them had Haki before, so Kuma showing up would have almost been the same thing. Let's take Kuma out, right, and let's put Smoker. If Smoker would have showed up trying to do the same thing that no, check this out. If Smoker would have showed up trying to do the same thing that Kuma did, Zoro wouldn't have been able to touch him. Sanji wouldn't have been able to touch him. It would have been another situation like, oh snap, yo, this guy is
But
hacked. He
they
can't even
said,
cut him.
Kuma has God on his side. That's why he was like,
And the other point I was talking about with Kuma is that because nobody was believing me that Ivankov was stronger than Kuma at first, but I feel like when we got introduced to Kuma, they played that music that that like
there's
that.
no way Ivankov is stronger than
I mean, the
Kuma.
Kuma that we saw wasn't like real Kuma with his mind.
Yeah, but not a real Kuma with his mind, but it's still the bodily like
Yeah, and
physical
remember
Kuma.
Kuma got an upgrade, so that Kuma is actually even stronger than the Kuma that did all that stuff to Zoro and Sanji and stuff
But
like
the thing
that.
is, it's like I'm just saying, like we're saying Kuma. Okay, do we think Kuma's admiral level?
All right, by now, like in this point in the
But
story,
the thing is,
yes.
like everyone's saying
Back
Kuma
then,
is
no.
OP. I'm like he has a Hax fruit, but I would like Law's fruit is Hax as well. But we saw how Law like it's ways to get around that in the new world. Like just having a Hax devil fruit just
Yeah, but honestly though, I could see Kuma fighting Fujitora and like not getting washed.
what do you mean?
Right?
Like Fujitora using his graffiti, him using his wind and like reflecting it back, and Kuma
Wait,
can put in work.
How do you reflect like a laser beam or a wind like with
Well, that's
gravity?
his fruit. He can reflect anything. It bounces off his paws. Remember?
I've never seen him pull that shit like with a laser beam or a fucking.
Well, he did it with Zoro's like attack that he sent to him.
Yeah.
So it's like with Kuma, like
Yeah, but
they're talking about Ursa
that
shock.
was like a wind slash. I'm talking about
You know the
a
Ursa
laser
shock
beam.
where he like puts all the like the pressure together, or
And
whatever.
then that too. He's not doing it. He's
Bro,
not getting the
that
time of
takes
day to
more
do that anymore.
That's like a spirit.
Luffy's gonna like hit him so fast with Haki. He tried to do that.
That takes
There's
long
such
to
shot.
And he can deflect anything. Yes, that's what he can do.
That's what the devil fruit states.
But
It can
Haki
deflect
does.
everything.
Yeah, Haki's gonna negate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he can deflect anything, but it's like there's a way to hit him. They said Kuma can go toe to toe with an admiral.
I can see him fighting Fujitora.
I mean, the
Yeah.
thing is,
I don't think he could. I don't think he was admiral level before the time skip, but now he's admiral level.
why would he be admiral level now when he doesn't have his mind?
All right, but hold on. You keep saying that like because he doesn't have his mind, he's useless. The government wants him for
No,
a
he's
reason.
not.
They know he doesn't have his mind.
He's not useless.
know?
He's not as strong. Like your mind is a big part of like
He,
combat.
he has a new mind though. You know what I mean? Like just
But
like
look
a
at
robot would.
Look at Luffy. Like Luffy is like I think Luffy without his mind probably is stronger because he fights off instinct. But look at like somebody like Law. Like without his mind, he's just a robot, and he's gonna do like what's like, as far as percentage wise, what makes more sense. I mean, it's just like Akuma is not like he's not as strong as he should be.
I feel like he's like he's still strong. I don't think nothing
I
changed.
think
Just
he got a
only
downgrade. Like he's
only
not.
his personality changed. Like he lost his heart or whatever.
And also during the time skip, he was at the ship, right? Like he was just watching the Straw Hat ship
Yep.
the whole time. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he did anything like during time skip. Probably just sitting there the whole day.
Yeah, and didn't Boa beat Kuma?
Wait,
Yeah,
uh,
Boba got some hits in on Kuma, I think. But that's the thing. This is what I'm saying. It's
where
like
was that?
he wasn't admiral level before the time skip because even though Ivankov is strong, I don't think Ivankov was admiral level though.
They say all
'Cause-
Kuma has to do is hit you into the middle of the ocean and it's a wrap. I don't think you're doing that if they use Haki. I just don't think you're knocking everybody away if you use Haki.
Because like Ivankov beat everybody except for Magellan and except for Akainu. So like I think Ivankov was like under admiral level before the time skip.
Yeah, it was the pacifist. It wasn't Kuma.
Yeah, it was the pacifista.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I'm just asking, is Kuma? It's like right now people talking about Kuma's admiral level. That
Yeah,
just
right now he's admiral level.
how? Like how do we say
Because
that?
it's Kuma, son. He got the
Exactly. That's the thing. We always say is like it's Kuma. Here's the paw. Like come on.
So
Bro.
all right. Remember when in the flashback we seen with Sabo, he's one of the superior members in the Revolutionary Army. He's not a scrub. You know what I mean? Like so he's definitely admiral level at this point.
How can we? I don't feel like we have enough to say Kuma is admiral level.
All right, check this out. If he was stronger, even though Luffy was knocked out, if he was stronger than Luffy, Zoro, and all of them before the time skip, and after the time skip, Zoro and them got stronger, Kuma got stronger too, and he's admiral level now. It's like an easy thing. Like I wouldn't take his credit from him. I highly doubt
but the
when we
thing
see
is,
him again.
how old is Kuma though? Like at some point you reach your peak. Luffy, Zoro, they're still growing.
But the same thing with Franky. He's a cyborg and stuff too. So I don't think he's gonna show signs of aging and weakening or nothing like that. Like it would be very bad for them to give Kuma the introduction he had, then make him such a scrub later.
Real quick with Kuma, do you think Kuma is stronger than Boa?
Well, yeah.
Why you say that?
Because
it's Kuma.
No. It's not because it's Kuma. We seen like she hit the pacifistas or whatever like that. He's somebody who's so strong. Even the pacifistas, which was cheap copies of him, gave people trouble or whatever like that. Like Kuma's a beast.
But Boa
like,
did the same thing.
So basically, if Boa Hancock goes against like the actual Kuma, she can't.
She could hit him because she has Haki, but I feel like Kuma has Haki too.
They said Kuma could take Dofi and Boa.
And check this out. Bravo, check this out. Here's another thing. If you notice, Dofi, right? Before we seen him after the time skip, every time we seen him before the time skip, he was always like picking on the weaker people. Remember when they had that meeting?
Oh, and Dofi has gone against like a lot of strong dudes. Dofi
that was
goes
after
against
though. Check this out,
bro.
No. That was
Jozu?
after at first.
Jozu?
All right, Jozu, but here's the thing.
Crocodile came at him?
No, I know, but I'm questioning not like Jozu's a scrub, but I'm questioning his power right now. That's not, you know what I mean? But check this out. Remember when they had the meeting, right? When it was Mihawk, Kuma, and Dofi, right? And then it was those two soldiers, and Dofi was using his string fruit on them and like messing with them and stuff like that. Like I didn't see Dofi. He was messing with a couple of people like that. I didn't see him trying that with Kuma. He didn't try it with Mihawk because they strong. Kuma wasn't playing that. He would have did that with Kuma.
So they said Mihawk the strongest, Shichibukai, Dofi, then Boa, then Kuma, then Weevil.
I'm not sure.
Weevil.
I think Weevil is like near Doflamingo, bro.
He's
Weevil,
old.
I feel like Weevil's like right around Dofi.
No, I think Weevil's stronger than Dofi. I think Jack is stronger than Dofi. People got to get stronger. Like Dofi is not the end all be all when it comes to power.
The thing is, Dofi has a devil fruit and powers that kind of it's hard to scale Dofi. It's really hard to scale Dofi, and especially with like the whole. I feel like Oda used the Law and Luffy thing because of like it wouldn't make sense if Luffy was able to beat Dofi by himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dofi's admiral level, but I feel like Kuma's above admiral level.
Why is Kuma? How is Kuma above admiral?
Check this out.
What?
I'm saying above admiral level because
the chapter at all here.
You said we didn't talk about the chapter.
We're not talking about the chapter at all.
Yeah, we talked about the chapter for like.
Yeah, we talked about the chapter.
Wait, what is? Okay, let's wait. In the chapter, what didn't we talk about? Let's cover all the things we didn't talk about in the chapter.
Okay.
How about the fact that Nami pulled that fucking staff out of her boob?
Oh, out of the titties? I was like thinking about that too. I was like, yo, Nami, that's pretty sick.
Everything stored in it.
That's pretty dope, yo.
I remember I read this in a chat. I think it was manga me. Some guy says that she's gonna pull a dildo out of her boobs. Like,
What the fuck? How is that like hiding there? This shit is long as hell. Like,
Wait, doesn't it like break down into like a small piece though? Like,
does it?
I don't know. I think I'm not sure.
Cause yeah, yo, it does look like a dildo. It has
like
different
what the
purposes.
fuck? Like, really? That ass, like, it was in there all that time. I'm like, was inside that shit uncomfortable? And then it makes me remember that fucking Tontata King coming out of Robin's boobs.
Yo, like I'm sure that's probably where the Vivre card is too. Like
Yeah,
it's
'cause she
like
has no pockets, bro.
Wait a minute. That could probably be it. Like, she could be putting it in their boobs, right? It could be in their boobs.
no, that's a portal. That's a portal to like the tangerine tree or some shit because everything you put in her boobs, it's like she can pull it out of nowhere. You said we didn't talk about the Lola thing. All right, that whole Lola theory was like one of the most predictable theories, but it's like, all right, maybe she's related to Big Mom, and
Well,
then
she
like,
is related, bro. Like, we all knew that.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, but it's like it's one of those theories like because of we've been hearing it so long, like when it got revealed, it was like, oh, well,
Yeah, that's true. If it
yeah,
was
we
like
knew that.
then
Like, people, it was
another
obvious because she said that her mom is basically a powerful pirate in the New World. And who is a powerful pirate in the New World? It's Big Mom. People were saying it was the other bitch, the small one. The one,
The one that
came
was
out
on Whitebeard's crew or something.
No, Weevil's mom.
nah,
Like,
Weevil's mom. Oh,
like,
okay.
they said it was Weevil's mom. Like, what the fuck? Weevil's mom? Like, it's just one dude. How could she be that powerful? It's basically Weevil doing all the work.
I
do you
mean,
think Bakins is like related to Big Mom, like her one of her daughters?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Maybe
I'm
like the
pretty
first
sure.
daughter.
Yeah, well, if you look at the hierarchy, like how it works in the Big Mom crew, it's basically like the sons and daughters are the ones like in charge, like on top. We got under Big Mom, like they're the ones in charge. So basically, we can assume that Bobbin is basically a son.
Yeah.
You said Bobbin's a thought? Is that what you said?
No, I said it was a son.
Oh, wait, you said Bobbin's a. Oh, okay, okay, all right. They're talking about okay. They're talking about Mihawk and Shanks again in the chat.
Is it? Oh, okay.
They said Mihawk was as strong as Shanks with 2 arms, but Shanks has the same strength with 1 arm. So I don't know. And then
I mean,
Shanks, and he doesn't look like he fights with like if you're a swordsman that use one sword, do you really need 2 hands?
yeah, that's what I was thinking when you were saying that. Like, maybe he was
I
just
mean,
like fighting with just one sword. Like most pirate movies you see, it's always one-handed sword. Like they don't use two swords, not Japanese swords.
Yeah, so it's like if he has like that one hand style, then it's like then that would make sense. And this whole thing, the Mihawk over Shanks, that's been picking up steam. I don't think so. I don't think Mihawk's stronger than Shanks. As a swordsman, he's better, but as far as like overall fighting power, I don't think Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. That's like nah. What do y'all
so
think about
I have
that?
a question for you guys. Do you when you guys hear like the world's strongest or something like that, when they say strongest, do you think they mean like is it physical or like overall dominance in a fight?
Well,
I think it's overall dominance. I think as far as strongest, I think with Whitebeard though, I think that was physical.
I think Whitebeard was both physical
Yeah,
and he had the
yeah.
strongest devil.
yeah, I think that too, but I think it was one thing that they didn't take into consideration, him being as sick as he was.
Well, the thing is, wait, they
Nah,
say
he was still the
Weevil.
strongest man in the world though.
No, I'm saying like he used to be the strongest man in the world. Remember when he had all of that medical equipment on and he ripped it off and they was like put it back on. He's like, why? So they could pity me. Like if they would have knew the condition he was in, that would be his title. But I don't think that's him. Like right now,
Brago. I
I
think
don't
you were,
I don't think he's the
reading
strongest
something
like that.
about the 16 captains that got destroyed by Weevil.
Yeah, he didn't beat 16 commanders. He beat
Yeah,
like
but
allied.
the anime and in the manga, they give you two interpretations. Like
Yeah.
the manga makes it look like these guys are still alive, they just got wrecked. But
Well, the thing is,
the anime says he killed them all.
but the thing is, in the manga, it said he beat the allied captains. Like he
Yeah,
didn't
he said
beat
he
any
beat them.
commanders. Like he only command was like AO or something. So it's like he was going around beating the allied captains, not the actual commanders of Whitebeard's crew. I don't think he got to them yet.
Yeah, he said he defeated this allied captain in
Yeah.
the manga, but the anime says he killed them all.
Yeah, that's the anime had like pictures and shit. I'm like, what are they
Yeah,
doing?
they had like Whitey Bay, like
Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay, they
Like,
just
really?
adding shit now. All right.
I'm watching the anime. It's like, really? He killed him? Like, he killed him. Like,
So wait, the
he killed
Allied
him.
pirates or
Yeah,
like
The
yeah.
ones that
chosen
just,
one of them?
like, just knocked him out. Like, he basically destroyed them. He didn't kill him.
But the thing is, like, I don't feel like I don't know if I give a lot of credit for keep killing allied pirates. They could be scrubs, bro. And then like looking at Luffy's allied pirates, like the only three I respect for real is Sai, Cavendish, and Bartolomeo. The others are pretty much trash.
yeah, those are the
Oh,
strongest.
you're sleeping on
Yeah.
Olympus, man.
Tell me who's stronger.
Olympus has his own version of
Well,
Wall.
Columbus was trash.
Yo, Olympus has Wall, man. He has Wall. He has Wall.
He has what?
Wall. You like Sanji's father's ability where he basically tells people to fucking line up and protect them. Like
Yeah, he has a fleet, but he was
Olympus has
trash.
his own version of it. Like basically fucking say, yo, stand up, man. Like you can't fucking annoy.
They say I'm sleeping on Leo. Come on, bro. I'm sleeping on
What was
Leo.
his devil fruit? The Stitch
It's
fruit?
just no me. Come on, bro. I mean, like you gonna
Ah, man.
Yo, Lord's gonna gamma knife
They
him.
say
and stitch up
Hajruden
his
is a
insides.
beast. The giant?
Yeah, physically, he's a
The
beast.
one you
If
said
he gets a
had-
devil fruit, that's a whole different story, though.
Like, can you see Hajruden with the goddamn
The
Mara
Mara
no me?
Yeah, that would be crazy,
It's a
bro.
big ass fireball.
Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want Hydrogen to have any type of devil, man. He just needs to stay.
It would be nice if he did, though.
Who?
Hydrogen.
Like if he had a devil fruit, that'd be sick. They say Leo beat Jola in one hit. Does that mean he's stronger than Nami, Brook, Momo, and Chopper combined? That's
That's debatable because
yeah,
like
yeah.
sometimes like they say that they're what 100 times stronger, like as a human being, 100 times stronger than them. Like I would have loved to be like Pika. Basically, didn't need to have that stone fruit. Like give it to Hydrogen.
They say I don't know
Hydrogen-
how Weevil is weak when he is strong as Prime Whitebeard. Put some respect on Whitebeard's name.
Pretty sure it said, was it not Young?
Young Whitebeard.
Yeah, it's not Prime. There's two different things.
So it's like with young Whitebeard, it's
It's
kind of
like
like
Luffy right now.
yeah. So physically,
Yeah.
maybe strong as a young Whitebeard. Maybe
Yeah.
it's like he's not as strong as Yonko level, Pirate King level Whitebeard.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
That's not who Weevil is because there's no way you're that strong, right? Because he came out of nowhere. It feels like, and they give you a 400 million bounty. If they feel like you're Pirate King level, why would they do that?
Well, I feel like power wise, he has that power, but he just doesn't have the overall package as a fighter like the other.
But the
stats.
thing is, even if he's as strong as Whitebeard, right?
Power wise.
Power wise, he doesn't have the Guru no Mi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, and maybe the stamina and the defense or whatever other stuff. I'm pretty sure he has defense, but the speed or whatever, like, you know, he's weaker.
This love of nothing says, man, how you know how strong young Whitebeard is? Whitebeard probably jumped in the game on Yonkō level. What? Weevil's body is strong, but his mind is weak. That's a good way to put it.
I think Weevil's mad strong or whatever like that. Even the way that they was hiding him from us at first and stuff like that.
They say it's the devil fruits that they were talking about. If it's the devil fruits, then it's like, okay, all right. If his devil fruit is really strong,
I think, what was Kizaru saying? He said, I think he said, like, it was physical wise only.
that's what he
Like,
said.
only physically.
Yeah.
Not actually, like, power wise.
yeah.
Yeah, like attack
Like, in his
power.
physical strength.
You know, and I feel like what's considered strong, like, you know, it shifts constantly. You know, it kind of changes based on like where we are in the series and stuff like that. Because I know that's what we were talking about that tie with what's his name? Smoker
Kuma?
strong,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I'm just like, wait, what do we consider strong nowadays? This dude is like one of the strongest Marine Vice Admirals. That's not strong?
Who, Smoker?
Yeah.
Well, the
It's
the
hard
thing
to
with
say.
him is that it just seemed like if because I like Smoker, he's a Loki. I like all Loki people. I even thought the Mud guy was cool. Even though he got one shotted, like I still think he's cool.
The thing is, you can be strong, but if you take an L, like, that's it.
No, it's not that. The thing with Smoker is that like all the impressive stuff he did, came from matches he had with people who did not have Haki, and now it's like now that people got Haki, he's getting destroyed and stuff like that. So it's like it's like how strong was he really? It's like he was being a bully in a way. Like I'm a Logia, y'all don't got Haki. I'm a like you know what I mean? Like
for the pussy that he was. He's not. He's
if
not
Smoker
ready
check it
to
out,
do it.
if Smoker was about that life, right? If Smoker was about that life, and when he had Luffy on the floor and he was like, "You don't live up to your family name," and Dragon was like, "Is that right?" He would have been like, "Yeah, that's right." He would have took Dragon off right there if he was about that life.
When we say Mihawk is definitely top 5. When we say top 5 warlords or top 5 in the series, period?
I think he's talking about top 5 in series period.
Whoa.
Nah, because the Yonkos just outnumber him right there.
Name me 5 guys stronger than Mihawk. I don't think Mihawk is beating Akainu.
Exactly, yeah. None of the Yonkos, not Akainu.
All right. I don't think is he beating Rayleigh right now?
Yeah, he's beating Rayleigh.
He should be able to beat Rayleigh.
He should have beat Rayleigh already.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Yeah, because Rayleigh isn't. You know what I'm saying? Rayleigh isn't like dark.
So
he could beat him, but I think it'd be a close fight.
He ain't Dark King. He's Silvers. Like he ain't Dark King really right now. 5 people stronger than Mihawk. I think Dragon is stronger. I think Akainu is stronger. Kaido, Blackbeard. And I do think Shanks is stronger than Mihawk.
Me too.
And then we haven't seen Green Bull. We don't know the extent of Fujitora's powers. It's I don't know. They say there's no way you can call yourself the world's greatest swordsman and not be anywhere near the top 5. He's near the top 5, but
he can go toe to toe with them.
The thing being a swordsman narrows how good he is because they're saying swordsman, not fighter or nothing like that.
Yeah, it definitely he's definitely top 10. He's definitely top 10.
Top 10, I'd say.
Yeah, top 10.
It's a why with this Akainu stuff. Wait, so we think Mihawk is stronger than Akainu?
Well, check this out. Both Marco and Jozu couldn't even not Jozu versus Marco and Vista hit Akainu with Haki, and he was still chilling there. Like
Akainu is a tank, bro.
Like he has one of the greatest like defense feats in the entire.
I think if Akainu went against Mihawk, he probably would die from a slash.
What? He's dying from a slash?
Yep.
From
how though? If him and Vista was going at it, even though none of them was going all out, then and Vista and Marco hit Akainu.
Even Akainu recognized in the entire world of One Piece recognized this guy as the strongest swordsman.
Okay.
So the fact that Admiral is recognizing that, like, it could probably be the danger mode for Akainu, even for Logios. Like if he slashes,
but I feel like.
You feel like what?
I feel like Vista though, Flower Vista was he put up a MAGA fight against
I mean that was
Mihawk, and he was even he was even saying he was like, yo look, and this is no devil fruit, this is not no cheap ability, this is my skills, like, and then they stopped fighting, but both him and Marco hit Akainu, and it did
nothing. I like that because I was thinking the same thing. What do you think about this? Mihawk is Shanks' first commander. I do think that would be cool if Mihawk ends up being like with Shanks, kind of, or like not his first commander, kind of like a Law and Luffy situation.
That would also go along with the fact that Fuji is trying to take down the warlord system,
Yeah.
So he could go team up with Shanks.
Exactly, and then if he does that, then it's like when they go against Blackbeard, then we get Mihawk versus Shiryu, and then it will be some good matchups there. Because if Aokiji is on Blackbeard's crew, it's hard to see Shanks beating.
You're really going with that theory, Brago.
What? Mihawk helping
Mihawk being taken out
no,
by
I think
of the rain.
Who? Well, he's gonna fight Shiryu. I
think Ben Beckman and Yasop could deal with Aokiji.
Yasop dealing with Aokiji?
You guys think like Shiryu has the diamond fruit? Did they kill Jozu during like the war of the the war of the best or something?
The best?
I feel like
there's no way those captains are dead, either one of them.
Maybe it's something where we finally see an inanimate object have a fruit like that, and like he doesn't have the fruit, but his sword does. And it's like we haven't seen that before, but it's like, what if he fed it to his sword somehow, and his sword is like a diamond sword?
That's the one mystery.
That would be interesting though.
How do you
Yeah.
feed a devil fruit to an inanimate object?
Probably with Vegapunk or something.
Maybe a Big Mom's fruit. You take the
I was
soap.
thinking something to do with sea stone. I think I made like a theory yesterday. I was
Wait.
saying like sea stone, like almost.
Angelo saying, why is Mihawk so underrated? Is Mihawk underrated?
Well, check this out. Mihawk is not underrated. I think
I
Mihawk
don't
is
think
strong. But
Mihawk-
what I want to say
Nah,
about the
he's
Mihawk
strong,
versus Akainu thing is that you know how I said that Mihawk and Flower Vista had a good fight or whatever like that, and both Flower Vista and Marco attacked Akainu. He did nothing. So you're trying to say that Mihawk is stronger than both Marco and Flower Vista? Like I don't think he is. So like if they couldn't do nothing against Akainu, I don't think Mihawk is defeating them.
Mihawk is definitely a monster, but wait,
The
hold
thing
on.
is like.
Wait, what's true out of nowhere?
It's like
I
gonna
think a
go
lot
for,
of
like-
people are saying like we're saying like 100% they will get defeated by people above them. Like I don't think it's like
No.
it's not 100%. Like he could go either way. So
They're saying
But
Zoro's
it's
not
more
going to
of
be
a
top
chance.
5 in the series. He should be. But I don't know. Is Zoro going to be top 5? I think Sabo is always going to be on Luffy's level, to be honest. I think Sabo is always going to be up there because he probably inherits Dragon's position.
Oh yeah, another thing about Sabo and the thing about Kuma, like I do think Sabo's stronger than Kuma, but you know when Sabo stepped up to Fujitora, right? Like what did Sabo really do in that fight that Kuma couldn't? If Kuma would have came, Kuma would have been like, Fujitora, you ain't going no further. Stop right there. I could see Kuma, dealing with
yeah, just
Fujitora for a bit.
reflecting the freaking asteroids and shit. If that's possible.
Well, in a way, in a way, he has his wind. He could push the wind back, and Fujitora has his gravity. So it's like pretty similar powers in a way, kind of.
I'm not sure if you can reflect gravity though.
Wait, I'm trying to think if Zoro's going to be top 5 in the series.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it for sure? Because Blackbeard top 5. Blackbeard, Luffy.
What about Kid?
Akainu. Yeah, Kid.
I mean, it all comes.
to be the major members of the worst generation.
It all depends on if Blackbeard is the final villain and not the Gorosei.
Yeah, and then it's like, is Zoro going to be stronger than like Law in the series or like Kid? It's like,
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Why do
I'm
you
not
think
sure,
the
bro.
can't be the last opponent of the series? That Oda clearly said that this is how One Piece is gonna end.
so Zoro is top 5 in the series. Jesus, that's
Maybe top 10.
because that's saying like two of Luffy's crew. It's like, but if he becomes a pirate king, that's hard to say. That's hard to say. And they say, but the thing is, he's saying if Zoro's gonna be top 5, he's definitely top 5 now. But the thing is, Zoro's gonna have to surpass Mihawk.
Exactly.
So it's like Zoro's gonna be stronger than Mihawk ever was. So that's different. I don't think we can use that because I don't think anybody's saying Mihawk is as strong as Aurelia in his prime. Do we think that?
Probably not with all that Haki you really had.
I mean, I don't think so. They say Drake, Apu, Hawkins all over Zoro. Whoa, whoa.
Drake. I kind of agree with that, but I think Zoro
I think it's all
could beat
matchups,
Drake.
man.
I mean, I guess put it this way: do you guys think that Rayleigh was top 5 in his prime? Like that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's hard. No,
There
no,
was
no.
Sengoku,
I
Garp,
can't say
Kwong,
that.
all
I
these
can't
dudes
say
were-
that because it's like, fuck. Was he top 5? No, because that means he was strong. It's like, okay, so we have Whitebeard, Roger, Garp.
The thing is, it's like not only is Luffy gonna have to be on that level, he's gonna have to surpass Roger.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Was he? I don't know. I feel like we're sleeping on a lot of people, yo. It's like saying Zoro's gonna be stronger than like other captains.
Nah, not top 5, bro.
I don't know. I think it's close.
Like top 10.
I think he's definitely in the top 10 in the series, but it's
Yeah.
like, okay, how strong do we think Smoker is gonna be? Kobe.
Well, Smoker and Kobe,
Kobe's gonna be like
maybe Kobe, but I
Why
doubt
do
it.
you like to bring up Kobe, man?
I feel like Kobe's gonna be stronger than Smoker pretty soon. Like when we see him, not like maybe if not the next time we see him, it's gonna be a point
Wow,
where he's
that
gonna
would
be
make
like
no
stronger
sense.
than Smoker.
That would literally
Well, he's
make no sense.
every time we see him though, he
I'm
keeps
not
he
sure,
gets.
Yeah, now
way
that I think
stronger.
about it, there's probably I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, will Zoro be
He's
stronger
progressing
than Akainu
faster. You know what I mean?
in the series?
Stronger than Akainu in the series?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Kobe?
Or
Yeah,
Kobe,
Kobe.
like whoever would be the fleet admiral.
All he needs is a hack Zoro fruit. He already has a hot. His hockey's gonna be crazy already.
Bro. Like just surpassing Smoker out of nowhere when he's like a captain and just got one-shotted 2
Hold
years.
up, didn't Smoker? He just stopped being a captain though at the same time though. So like I don't really.
Well,
Then he stopped being a captain when he went into the New World
he got
with
promoted.
the G5.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like I could see I could definitely
Kobe's
see
still
him.
a captain.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not. Come on, and check this out. Another thing is that Smoker Aokiji was like, "You sure you want to go with G5 in the New World?" And then he almost got killed by Dofi. Smoker probably shouldn't even be there at the same time.
Well, we can't use this Dofi fight. We can't hold on.
No. But you get what I'm saying? Like he's at this level that he can't even maintain because he keeps losing all his fights. And then another thing with Smoker is that he took credit for Crocodile when he didn't even really do it.
He didn't take it.
I know he didn't take it, but they gave it to him. You know what I mean?
He took credit, man. He took credit.
So like Kobe
Kobe
got captain level on his own or whatever like that. I could
No,
definitely see
yeah,
Kobe
no, I know what he's saying. He's saying
getting
like
stronger than Smoker.
he's saying the only reason that he is vice admiral though was because of the Crocodile situation.
No.
And
there's no way this guy just ranked up out of nowhere. He had to take it.
No, but Smoker was like infamous. Like it was like white.
Right?
I'm not saying Smoker's a scrub. I'm just saying though is that like rank wise, with Kobe being a captain on his own and Smoker getting props for stuff he didn't even really do, it's like they're not too far away rank wise, so where Kobe can pass him in rank and power.
They're pretty far away. Like
but
Kobe,
Smoker just got past. He just stopped being captain, and then he hasn't even did no successful missions as captain yet. He keeps losing.
We don't know about that.
we don't know.
Might have,
All right, but
might have happened off screen. We don't know.
yeah, but to what we've seen, you know, he's taking L's.
Yeah.
I mean, people take L's, bro.
And if it wasn't for Aokiji being nice, he wouldn't even have the position he has now. He's cool with Aokiji, so Aokiji was like, you know what? This is what you want to do? All right, I'll put you with G5.
Fargo, there's a guy in the chat that you were gonna invite him. You forgot Devin Bristow or something.
Hold on, let me look in the chat. Still think Kobe was a fear. What? Would Kobe fear bet against Vergo? Hell no.
Nah,
Yeah,
Kobe
not right now.
Next
I'm saying every time we see him though, he's improving. He's gonna be stronger than Smoker.
time
I could already see it.
Smoker, he's gonna be stronger. Like, I'm not sure when we'll see him, but I think Smoker would definitely be stronger than last time.
And then here's the thing about Smoker. I don't even think Smoker's gonna be stronger. A lot of people is hoping that Vegapunk is gonna give him something, but then Vegapunk is like, I have nothing for you, Smoker. I can't give you nothing. I can't upgrade you.
Baby, I think that I'm overrating Akainu. I don't know. I'm not overrating Akainu as like assuming he's
you're not, bro. Trust me.
I already told you what what's his name? Smoker's gonna be at the end of One Piece, though.
Imagine we see a panel of that, like Smoker's begging Vegapunk to upgrade him. Like, Vegapunk, please. I need something.
Bro, stop.
You gotta do something for me, Vegapunk. And the Vegapunk gives him something.
Vegapunk, like, Smoker at the end of One Piece is gonna work on the puffing Tom. That's basically what he's gonna do.
Wow. Like Smoker is definitely gonna be Luffy's
He's
guard.
gonna be working on the puffing Tom.
Yeah, definitely. It's not Kobe, bro.
It's not Kobe.
Yeah.
Smoker provides the Smoker.
But check this out though. Smoker never said he wanted to be an admiral. Kobe wants to be an admiral. Luffy wants to be Pirate King. Kobe's gonna be an admiral.
You say how am I overrating the strongest Marine?
Wait. What do you think? Like Tyquan, he said he didn't want to be an admiral.
Kainu's up there, bro. Like top 5.
No. I'm saying that Smoker. Not like he wouldn't take the admiral position, but he doesn't want to be an admiral. When Kobe, he has an ambition to be an admiral.
If one guys are going crazy, apeshit crazy around the world, and he's just some low-level Marine, like he needs to, rank up, because the world government's not gonna take you seriously. Like the Buster clause, like only the vice admirals and the admirals have the power to do that.
Yo, but the thing is, like Smoker, he took L's. Like we're acting like he took L's to scrubs.
It's not if the person's a scrub or not though. You know what I mean? It's like you have this title and you have this job to do something and you failing or whatever like that. Like,
so that's kind of
the Marines was counting on Smoker.
That's kind of like Jack then.
Well, the thing with Jack,
You said it's not about it. It's about taking L's. And it's not about
all right,
who.
but
You just said that.
all right, so put it like this:
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the L's that Jack took, right?
You just
He
said it
took
doesn't matter who you go against. It's an L.
No, I know. All right, Jack took L's. It doesn't matter. I look, Jack took these L's, right? So as far as him as a position in Kaido's army, that matters. You're taking L's, you know, Kaido depending on you. But the difference between Jack L's and Smoker L's, Jack took L's that shows how beastly he is. Like,
But it's like
he,
you said the L's.
Smoke is taking these L's though, that's making him look like a scrub or whatever like that. It's two different things. You know what I mean? Like, the L's that Jack is taking, it's like, oh snap, it's showing his durability and everything, and Smoker is just that like he's on the floor and stuff like that.
They say Kobe's the Garb, hence him being trained by Garb.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting trained by Garp or whatever like that. He
I
has
feel
the
like
ambition.
come on, we can't just use that. Like Smoker has been chasing Luffy literally the whole series, and all of a sudden he's just gonna move Smoke out the way and replace him.
Actually,
It is 100%, bro.
I actually felt like Smoker was Luffy's.
I wouldn't mind like the new guard.
Because Kobe's goal right now is to become an admiral, while Smoker's goal is chase Luffy.
Yeah. Kobe wants to like change the world. He doesn't want
exactly.
to chase Luffy. That's like his goal to catch up to Luffy, but he's not going to be chasing Luffy around. Like that's not what he wants to do. So Smoker is definitely going to be the guard. Like
no, he's not gonna be the guard. Like the guard for me is it's Fujitora, man.
I hope 10 years Fujitora, bro. I hope 10 years from now, like if One Piece is done,
Fujitora, like what's the point of saying like
this admiral and some shit? They're like, oh shit, you know.
What's the point of having like Smoker saying, "Oh, okay, Luffy's my prey," and then you got Fujitora coming in, who's more of a badass than this guy? So I'm going after Straw Hat.
Ty, Brent said nobody takes a beastly L. L is an L. An L is not beastly, bro.
Beastly L. Wow.
This guy, what's his name?
Huh?
It's Zach Zoro 98 says Jack did not lose to Zunisha. He was merely not in the water. Jack is a fishman. He can breathe underwater but not swim. Like,
well, he was immobilized, so that's an L.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, why is this guy saying it's not an L?
But even that though, it's like the water immobilized him, not the hit from Zoe. So it's like Jack is.
What do you mean?
Jack is still good. You know what I mean? Like Jack showed he's mad strong.
Cyclops, stop right there. Why do you say that the elephant didn't fucking check him out? It was the elephant that basically knocked him in the water.
But I'm saying, we know about Jack's stamina. We all know that the elephant is not KOing Jack.
Go back to the chapter where basically I claimed the chapter from.
So hold on. So wait. So Zonisha is stronger than Fujitora, Sengoku, Shiryu, and all of them. Like, come on.
I'm talking about the fact that said that Jack got. He's saying that Jack did not lose to Zunisha. If you look at the chapter itself, where Zunisha basically smashes into Jack, Jack is probably going into unconsciousness right now.
Like.
Wait, didn't Jack get knocked out though?
Yeah, that's the thing. He got knocked
out. His eyes were all white.
I don't think Jack lost to Zonisha either. Like I feel like all Zonisha did. All right, put it like this: if a fly is buzzing next to you and you smack the fly away and the fly flies away somewhere, it gets sent. You know, that's not beating the fly. Like if Zonisha would have stomped Jack out, like do, and he would have, I would have been like, oh snap, okay, he took the L. But all Zonisha did was use his size to its advantage and it just flung Jack somewhere. That's not defeating him.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? Like
you were arguing with Rob a while ago that Sanji didn't take an L from Vergo, and now you're saying Jack didn't take one.
All right, it's a difference because Vergo actually had
a difference in size.
Vergo had hits in, and Vergo was Sanji's size or whatever like that. Zonisha just flung him somewhere. Like I'm not gonna like. Zonisha can't. Zonisha can't beat Jack in a like if Jack would have got back up, like it's very convenient that water was there. That at a moment like that.
What's it gonna take to make you to agree that Zunisha wrecked Jack? The anime?
If Zonisha was to stomp Jack out, if Zonisha would have did moves on Jack, like stomp,
but he used his freaking trunk though.
Like took his trunk and choked Jack up, like yo Jack, I ain't playing games with you right now. Then I'd be like, oh snap.
Does anyone else think Smoke might join the Revolutionary Army?
No.
No, I think Chase Luffy at the time.
No. Unless Dragon takes over the government and tries to reconstruct. reconstruct it.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
actually, the thing is, I like Jack. I really do like Jack, but I feel like um,
You like Jack, but you don't like Zunisha.
I don't, I don't like Zunisha. I have no problem with Zunisha.
You did, bro.
What's my problem with Zunisha, bro?
You did, bro. When we went on One Piece Nation's video, you and Brook were like fucking like you on One Piece when everyone's fucking sad and there's like that gray like fucking swirl that comes down their faces. And you gave me that image right there, man. It's like, oh man, that chapter wasn't good, man, because Jack got wrecked by Zunisha.
I mean, 'cause I was a fan. I mean, I really like Jack. I mean, I don't think that I don't have a problem with Zanisha, man. It's a fucking elephant. I don't.
And then another thing too is Jack wasn't even expecting that. If Jack I think that Jack is following Zoro and Law, but if Jack goes back to Zoe, it's a wrap. They're all done. They're all dead.
At some point, you gotta realize, like, okay, Jack is strong, but at first I was like, okay, what if Jack actually got Dofi? Then I'm like, oh shit. But when I found out, okay, he beat the Minx. Those guys.
He didn't lose to the Minx.
That's what I'm saying. He beat those guys. But then he goes and he attacks the admirals. They're saying it's a suicide mission, but it's like he still took the L, and then he comes back again, and then he took another L to Zanisha. Whereas but that I kind of look at that differently, because how many people are dodging an island coming at you? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are going underwater, bro. So it's like, I don't know if that's like crazy, but he still was at the bottom of the ocean at the end of the day. So
another thing too is that he did the thing on Zoe. He messed with the Admirals. He came back. Like he didn't even take no breaks or whatever like that. So y'all like saying that, oh, Sanji wasn't full strength or whatever. Jack was not nowhere near full strength. He fought for 5 days or whatever like that. He fought with the Marines.
But he has his own,
He
bro. Like, he has more stamina than anyone else.
But still, though, that doesn't mean he's at full health or whatever like that. He's still taking damage or like
He has regen, bro. Like
but he was bandages up. So how is he bandages up and at full health at the same time? Like I don't get that. Like don't try to don't.
Those are bruises though. Like not.
That's what I'm saying. He's not full health.
So wait, so how strong do we think Jack is? Like, who is Jack stronger than? Because I don't think.
Well, I feel like he's stronger than Dofi, and even though he didn't save Dofi, I was never expecting him to save Dofi or whatever like that.
You know what Doflamingo's power is, or what he can do.
But hold on, Dofi.
How is Jack touching a guy that can basically sting like Spider-Man in the sky?
All right, because Jack has the stamina. Dofi. He can take a hit from Dofi and grab Dofi. He doesn't have to like.
You're not answering the question, man. How is he taking down a guy that can swing like Spider-Man?
They say he's probably the same level as Dofi.
I think he's on.
Nah, he's stronger than Dofi though, because he's one of Kaido's calamities. How? All right,
but Doflamingo could be a first Yonkō commander as well,
Yeah, he could.
But he's not though. That's the thing. Could and what you really are is two different things. Like even like Jack being like, even when the gifters and the pleasures was like, don't do it. Fujitora's this and go. He was like, you know who I am. Like
he's stupid, bro.
And put it like this though. We seen Dofi deal with he treated Aokiji like Aokiji was a scrub. He broke out his ice. He walked right by him and just like. He said he'll kill Fujitora, and now we see Jack even more reckless. Like, I don't care who's over there. Like, we over there. So I feel like Jack is stronger than Dofi.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
And then hold on. Another thing with the Dofi thing is that like Dofi's a quick, powerful fighter with stamina. Like Jack is like mad defense, mad health, mad power. He doesn't have to play Dofi's speed game to win. He can win by being the kind of fighter he is.
Yo, Dofi is a tank, low key.
Dofi can
I know Dofi.
He took a lot.
But
bro.
And so did Jack though. And from people who's
what if
stronger than
uses parasite on him?
Yeah.
What?
I don't like.
Basically, he.
I don't think Dofi.
Dofi basically slices him like a piece of meat. The Sanji treatment.
Wait,
he's not doing that to Jack.
Jack, right?
He
cut him in two. Law.
Could Law beat Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But if he takes
It
Jack
could
Hart
be.
and all that,
They
and
say,
stuff like
how
that.
can a villain from a previous arc be stronger than a new villain?
That's what I'm saying. It's like with Rob
The
Lucci
thing
too.
is,
It's
though,
like,
we don't know if Jack is the strongest Calamity, right?
but look what he did already though. It's
But
like
we don't know what the other Calamities are doing.
I like Dofi too. Dofi was good, but Jack is stronger or whatever.
But
Like that. It's
the
like
thing is, we don't know if he's the strongest Calamity.
even if
I
he's
think-
not the strongest Calamity, he's still stronger than Dofi.
I feel like it's,
So hold on. All right. So when Kaido was like Dofi was too weak, so you trying to say both Dofi's weak and Jack is weak? He just said Dofi was weak. He didn't say Jack was weak.
If Jack gets taken out, he's
No,
gonna say
come on,
Jack is
really.
weak, bro.
No. But here's the
Bravo.
thing though. He didn't say
Bravo,
like
looking at
why
that
would you
right
call
now, Brando Crystal.
what he said. Jack
Jack
let
let
himself
himself get knocked down by
All
Zunisha.
part of his
Compounded
master
master. Compounded
Nami, actually.
Wow.
Jack is a strategist, man. They said Law can beat Jack. Psych. Why do we? I don't know, man.
Law just caught him up in two, like easy as that, bro.
They said
at the same time, like I get what y'all saying, but we seen with Dofi, it's not gonna be that easy. Like Law's
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
be able to just cut everybody
said
up.
Dofi was scared shitless of Kaido.
Exactly.
It's kind of like
I think Dofu was just pissed that Law was doing all this shit.
because it's like you don't want a Yonkō crew coming at you either way. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it's a different mentality there. Jack is under Kaido, but Jack is just a different
If
person.
Dofu had to fight Kaido, he would, bro. Like he would.
That doesn't
go all
mean that Kaido, not Kaido, what's his name? Jack could probably wreck Doflamingo, because Doflamingo went against Fujitora, and he didn't care. And Fujitora wrecked Jack.
Wait, they say we're sleeping on the right hand man of a Yonkō. Well, we don't know if he's the right hand man. We don't know. Like Marco's confirmed, like the first commander. Jack is like he's one of the calamities. I mean, if he's the strongest calamity,
I think it's probably the weakest, because like Shonen, they like to like order things in like
build up.
weakest to strongest. So I'm guessing
I
he's
don't-
like the weakest one.
I don't
Wait,
think
I feel
he's
like-
the,
But they're-
he's the weakest
they're-
though. Because at the same time, here's another thing is that like a lot of people keep saying, oh, he took the L to Zonisha. He didn't take the L to Zonisha. It's like Jack is
The thing is, it comes
Strongest
down to
calamity is most
matchup
likely.
too, right? Jack is like a slow fighter. Like Jack isn't blitzing you, right?
nah.
The weakness to Law's fruit is speed, because he is like he needs time to be calculated. So
Oh, but-
against a big slow opponent, Law can pretty much do anything.
You guys think like Jack is
but
dodging
hold on.
Kizaru?
At the same time with we don't even know that Jack is slow because
You think Jack is
Kuma
fast?
Kuma is big and Kuma looks slow, but then you see Kuma
Kuma,
like
that's his-
That was because of his devil
Jack could be
fruit.
That's
fast
his
or
fruit.
with Haki and stuff like that.
That's his
I don't
fruit,
know
though.
about Haki, bro.
Jack doesn't have to technically be slow.
This is all calamities of the right hand man.
Well,
think-
to
I'm not
me,
sure.
it doesn't really have to do with like if he's a right hand man or not. Like
This is Zoro Lion Song.
he's shown he's powerful. It's like,
Zoro
like, I
Lion
feel like
Song.
he's more.
Do you guys think like Drake is a calamity, or
No.
Yeah, I feel like Drake is a calamity.
That
I
would
don't
make
think so.
sense.
He's not on that level yet.
But hold on, if Law could be a Shichibukai and a Blackbeard could be a Shichibukai and a Yonkō, then X Drake could definitely be a calamity. And we've seen how weak
But then
Kaido's
X-Drake is not even
gifted
stronger
and
than,
pitches
like,
are.
All and Luffy. It's like, how is then Luffy could be?
But
Then that means Luffy is destroying Jack. Then
you said that means Luffy's destroying Jack.
yeah. If
I
Drake is a
don't
calamity-
know. No, but Drake is the weakest calamity. Jack is stronger than Drake.
Wait, where are you getting these facts from, bro? You
No,
all
seriously,
ghostwriting?
if he is a calamity, it will only make sense. He's the weakest one. You know what I mean?
There's no
Then it's
way.
like,
There's no
it's
way
some-
this
it's
guy,
too-
this guy became a calamity in 2 years.
Wait, they said
I feel
Luffy
like-
is
but
not
hold
beating.
on.
Is Luffy beating Jack? They said Luffy's not beating Jack.
Because if,
Can,
if,
See, I check this out. Like,
if Drake is a calamity,
like maybe
then
Luffy could be.
wait. Let me finish track one. If Drake is a calamity, then what does that make Capone in Big Mom's crew? One of the three commanders?
A sweet commander.
All right, look, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing: is that we seen how strong Kaido is. Sheep's Head was trash. The Gifters was trash. The Pledges was trash. What if Kaido was like, this, you could be a calamity. You should be a calamity. Drake, just how like with Ace. Ace was second division commander, and they told Ace like, Ace, you should take this position. You know what I mean?
Right
like,
now,
Drake
trusted commander.
We need right now for Taekwon. We need Cody in the stream so he can basically edit the Wikia.
Oh my god.
we right now to edit the Wikia for everything Taekwon's saying right now.
Taekwon said that
and
Drake is a calamity. He's the weakest one.
Yeah. All right, so check this out. Even when we seen X Drake, like he seemed chilling, like doing what he wanted to do, like he was a boss. And the only way you're doing what you want to do like a boss on a Yonkō's crew is if you have some type of status like a calamity. So that's why I think he's the weakest one.
I don't know, bro. We're getting into like some.
It could be possible.
Oh, all right, but what I want to say about Jack.
I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna start a new streams because we're just talking about random shit now.
All right, hold on. Let me just say this about Jack. Like I think maybe Luffy could beat Jack, but I don't think Luffy can beat Jack, and I think that's part of why Jack. You see how Zonisha flung him away?
I feel like you can tie him to explain this. Hey, everybody, like this stream, yo. Like this stream. We're gonna start another one where we're gonna talk about how strong Jack is. We're gonna be talking about
Alright, cool.
crazy shit. But yeah, like this, and if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe.
Take a break.
Also, do you want Cody?
Yo, peace.
Cody back in the stream. That's the biggest one.